Before we begin, since this is Aunt Bethany's 80th Christmas, I think she should lead us in the saying of grace.
Oh, great. Oh.
What, dear?
Grace!
Grace. She passed away 30 years ago.
They want you to say grace. The blessing.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Amen.
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 Round one, fight!
Welcome, and Merry Christmas, and Happy Griswold Christmas, Happy Movie Hero Network Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy whatever holidays, Kwanzaa that you celebrate this time of year. Welcome. We are here for one of my favorite movie genres, and also to celebrate some holiday movies. So this is Tournament Fights number 261. This is the start of our holiday mystery tournament. So what's going to happen if you saw our horror mystery tournament? It'll be exactly the same format. It'll be 4 mystery tournaments where we just took a bunch of different holiday movies and we just randomized them, and the Sweet 16 from each of those 4 will be in our championship episode right around Christmas time. And this will include not just Christmas movies. It'll include so there'll be a focus on Christmas, but there'll be some Christmas adjacent movies. There'll be some Valentine's. There'll be some New Year's. There'll be some 4th of July. There'll be some St. Patrick's Day. Just a bunch of different holidays. And we'll see which one makes it to the finals. But the point of it is, even if there's even one scene from that holiday, it is eligible. That's kind of the point of it, to have kind of some unique and different movies that you don't normally see in a holiday tournament. So if you're curious about how one of them is, well, just look it up. There is a holiday theme in the movie. And we'll do our best to kind of let you know if you're not sure if it comes from like a different holiday or something like that. But yeah, I'm your host, Jordan the Movie Hero Anderson, or the Topo Gigio, if you've seen the Santa Claus when he's saying all the different Santa Claus names. So I threw that in there. But let's go ahead and bring in our crew for tonight. We'll start with my co-host, Mr. Austin Pez Howell. How's it going?
Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to vote for this one. I think I'm going to just maybe go for, how well it depicts the holiday in question, maybe in that movie.
Right.
Maybe more so than the movie. I don't know. We'll see how it goes throughout the night. But maybe, I'm not biased towards, Christmas or anything like that. If one depicts a certain holiday better than the other one, then maybe I'll just go with that.
Yeah, right. Sounds good. We also have joining us. We have Malcolm Lay.
Here we go.
How's it going?
I have that book too.
Holiday greeting.
Yeah, somewhere sitting right down here.
Mine's on my bookshelf back there. Maybe I'll grab it somewhere. But have yourself a movie, Little Christmas, and we've had Alonzo Duralde on the show on a tier ranker. Yes,
there you go. Right there. There it is.
Have yourself a movie, Little Christmas. Shout out to Alonzo Duralde, who showed up on our tier ranker for Christmas movies one time. That was fun.
Yeah. But we also have joined us. We got Zach Shelton. How's it going?
How's it going? I really do enjoy that movie. I think I saw it for the first time a couple of years ago, and I've watched it a couple times since. So, and I'm going in blind, so I don't know what movies will be here tonight, but excited to see what's on the list.
Yeah. I always say that's totally fine for a mystery tournament. I mean, it is a mystery, so sometimes it's just fun to be surprised on what shows up on the list, So yeah, and also if you can catch Christmas Vacation in a theater, I always highly recommend that because they're always playing it every year. They're like showing it somewhere in a theater. So yeah, but we also have joining us. We have Maria Hammon.
She finally sat down. I was enjoying watching her in the green room, and she's muted right now. But I was enjoying watching her. She was getting up and down. She was moving.
I was looking at. I can't find the cord for my name, my name plaque there. Oh well.
Oh, okay.
Somebody unplugged it. I moved to a different room, so it's all been weird for a while. I'm trying to get it all figured out. But hello, everybody! I'm so excited to see what these movies are, and I hope that hope a lot of the ones that I love are there, and the ones that I don't love, I hope are not there.
Yeah, right.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens because if you don't see your favorites, it might be on one of the other mystery tournaments. We'll see.
Correct.
But last but certainly not least, we have Chris Diaz. How's it going, Chris?
Hello. Happy holiday to y'all. Merry Christmas and any holiday you celebrate. Here to have fun. Love this list. And I see a good bunch. I have some blind spot. I'm very excited to see how it goes.
Yeah. I also forgot to hold up. So I did it before the stream, but Chris Scott, the custom kid, got me for last Christmas. So I got my little Christmas
nice.
there with Fuller on there, which I have a Christmas sweater that I might wear for at least for the Home Alone recast, maybe one of these other holiday tournaments that has Fuller on there too. But yeah, Austin, when you say you let everyone know how it's going to work for any first timer, to anyone tuning in that might not be familiar.
Yeah, so Jordan, like I said, he pulled all those random movies, all with at least something to do with some kind of holiday. Again, pretty much everything other than Halloween. So yeah, these could be movies with a Hanukkah scene or a Thanksgiving scene or Easter, but mostly Christmas movies on here, or at least that have a scene of Christmas. It could be one that it's a very minor part of the plot, but it's in there somewhere. So, but these are all randomized in a bracket. There's no seating, and we'll go around the horn. Everybody get a chance to vote one or the other. You can vote however you like, as far as whatever your criteria is for one over the other. If you just like the movie or the holiday depiction, whatever you want to go with, and yeah, we'll go around the horn. Try to keep it short, roughly 30 seconds or less if you can, just so we can keep the pace up and moving. And like Jordan said, whatever the Sweet 16 from tonight are, we'll move on to that championship episode closer to Christmas, and then from there we'll just see what wins all these individual brackets. Very similar to the horror mystery shows that we did back in October. So it was just a lot of random matchups and a lot of random movies. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if we're ready to go, let me pull up the bracket and we'll get started. So let's do it. All right, there we go. So first matchup will be Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause versus A Christmas Story Christmas. So some sequels here.
So
there you go.
It's like the third Christmas story or something like that. But
well, it's the official sequel. They did a sequel with Daniel Stern, but they've kind of brushed that to the side and said,
right.
Sequel, it's weird. But Chris?
Yeah, I've seen one of these. I've seen Santa Claus 3 because I saw this. I saw on DVD. I didn't see it in the theater, luckily. It's fine. I've seen bits and pieces of Christmas Story Christmas. It's also fine. But I would go with Christmas Story Christmas because the less of bad attitude. Santa Claus 3 does suck. The worst out of Santa Claus movie.
Yeah. Well, Maria, what are you going to go for?
I think I'm going to go for the Christmas Story one as well because I know that one better than the other. I wasn't in the Tim Allen generation with my kids, and they watched it, but I was like, I'm not watching that. I didn't have to. You know what I mean? my Santa Clauses are different. I like the one with the Dudley Moore and the crazy candy. I know it's a dumb movie, but I like the way that guy looked. He looked good at Santa. But anyway, Christmas Story I loved. So I'm sure I would like. Gene Shepard's the writer, right? I think I would have liked the sequel if I'd seen it. I haven't seen it, so I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Bravo for it.
Yeah. Zach, what do you say?
Yeah, this is actually easy for me. I know that this might come as a shock. I am not a fan at all of A Christmas Story. Never really liked it. So I had no interest in the sequel. And I have seen The Escape Clause, and it's decent. So I'm going to go with Santa Claus, The Escape Clause.
Somebody needs to send some defibrillator over here. He hates that movie.
Yeah, I know.
I've never been a fan of it. So.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Well, Zach won't be tuning into the 24 Hours of a Christmas Story on TBS.
I
Then,
guess not. Yeah.
So,
nope.
Yeah.
He won't shoot his eye out. But Malcolm, what do you say?
I've never seen A Christmas Story. Like, it doesn't play often over here. Like, we don't have a channel that plays 24 hours a day. So I've never seen A Christmas Story. It's been one I've been meaning to get to, just haven't got around to it. So therefore, I haven't seen the sequel either. And I do like The Escape Clause enough, so I'm going to go The Escape Clause.
Yeah. I'm Austin. What do you say?
Yeah, it's a little tricky because The Escape. I like the first two Santa Claus movies. The third one is just not great. Everybody's trying their hardest, but it's just not very good material. I haven't got around to the second Christmas Story. I do like the original one a lot. But I remember when it came out, Jordan, I tried to stream it on Max, and I just had problems all weekend trying to play this damn movie. I remember trying to watch it. Like, I tried to play it like 3 different times, and Max just would not let me play it for whatever reason. It kept crapping out after a minute or 2 minutes, and just I don't know what it was happening. So I never got back around to it. But maybe I'll try to get around to this year, so I'll go with Christmas.
Yeah. So I'm not a fan of the third Santa Claus movie, and I'm only mildly a fan of even the second one. But I love the first one. I love the TV show. Like, those are both really good. This third one, though, it's just bad. It's not good. The Christmas Story, Christmas, it's actually great. I actually really enjoy it. And it's fun to see a lot of these guys come back. That they have like all of his friends. They have the guy that gets the kid that gets his tongue frozen to the flagpole. They have I forget what they call the guy with the yellow eyes, who's like the bully guy or whatever. They got him coming back, like Farkas or something
Scott
like
Farkas,
that. Yeah. But yeah, so it's a lot of fun. And also Peter Billingsley, I met him at a convention recently, and he was really cool. So he recently moved to my hometown where I grew up, and so I was like just talking to him. I was like, I just wanted to come say hi because I heard that you moved to Eagle, Idaho, and then he's asking where I live or where I used to live. And he's like, oh yeah, like I drive by down that street almost every day. And then I was like, you don't have to tell me where you live. I think that it's cool that you live in there now. But he just told me exactly where he lived. He told me the neighborhood and the street and everything. I'm like, okay, well, like, you didn't have to do that, but he's really cool. He's like, I don't really care. So yeah. So
security.
Cool.
My family, whatever.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right. So don't do anything malicious to him. I'll just bring him like a plate of cookies for Christmas or something, but yeah, I'll vote for A Christmas Story at Christmas. It's actually pretty good. Yeah.
You want to have a drinking game? Just drink every time they're dead silent in Santa Claus 3. You'll be drunk by the end.
Yeah, right. Probably a lot.
All right, we got the Sandlot for a little 4th of July action. Like we said, it's not all Christmas. A little other stuff.
Yeah.
Against Batman Returns for obviously the Christmas setting. So hell of a match. All right, Maria.
That's a 4th of July movie, Batman. Okay.
No, the Sandlot. Batman Returns is a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought I'm like, well, maybe I missed something. Okay. No, all right. So we have different holidays competing. Okay, I got that. That makes sense now. I'm sorry. I had a moment there. Just like trying to get the room ready because I kind of forgot what time it was. Anyway, the Sandlot's cool. Everybody likes that. But, Batman Returns. Give me a break. So, yeah, I'm going to do Batman.
Yeah. Zach, what do you say?
Yeah, so I like the Sandlot. I think it's a little too overhyped, but it's not a bad movie. Of these two, though, I do like Batman Returns a little bit more. So Batman Returns.
Yeah. Malcolm, what do you say?
I've never seen the Sandlot once in my life. It's never been one I've been willing to go to watch. I'm pretty sure it's going to pop up in the best of the best family movie series that we're doing at the moment.
It'll be
I'm probably going to watch it for that. I actually I I'm not that high on Batman Returns, but I do like it a little bit. I did give it a rewatch recently, and I like it a little bit more. But I'll still go Batman Returns here.
Yeah. Austin, what do you say?
Yeah, I mean the Sandlot sequence, the 4th of July sequence where they're playing the Ray Charles song and the fireworks are going off. It's a fun sequence, and I do like it. Every time I think about that Ray Charles America the Beautiful song, I think about the Sandlot. So it goes with that. But yeah, I think I'll go Batman Returns because the Christmas stuff is all throughout it, and that movie feels very cold and wintry, and you got the Christmas lighting sequence and all that. So I'll go Batman Returns on this one.
Yeah, so this one's kind of tough because I am a big Sandlot fan, and actually, this past summer, I went to where they actually filmed the Sandlot, and I got to see the actual where they had the baseball field. There's no field there; it is just an overgrown lot with weeds and stuff. But they have a little marker there that shows where they actually filmed it, and then they also have the tree where the treehouse was, but there's no treehouse, so it was a little disappointing to see it, but it's fine. I mean, because that movie was shot in the early 90s, so I don't know. I can't imagine someone's gonna just keep up on that. but yeah, as much as I love the Sandlot, like Batman Returns is a movie that's grown on me over the years, and it's a lot of fun. Like I like the Penguin stuff. I mean, for what it is, I mean, I do like the different iteration we're getting now for Penguin, but I appreciate Danny DeVito and like the Christopher Walken stuff and the Christmas of it. Also, I'll go Batman Returns here. Yeah, but Chris, what do you say?
I love both. I do go for the underdog here. I think Sandlot is a superior movie to Batman Returns. As just the home from the quotable, the Beast, Damo Jones, rest in peace, like great role for him. And so I've already gone with the Sandlot.
Yeah, sounds good.
Batman Returns. We got the original Christmas Story, so there it is. And we got Black Friday, Chris Scott's favorite movie.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
All right. We'll see what happens here because, Christmas Story, we've got a little mixed reaction. So we'll see. Zach?
Yeah.
Oh, this is an interesting matchup because obviously I've seen A Christmas Story as now evidenced. I've never seen Black Friday. But because I'm not a fan of A Christmas Story, I'm interested in seeing Black Friday, so Black Friday.
Yeah, it's all right. I'll just say that. But Austin, what do you say?
Malcolm.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. Malcolm. Sorry.
Yeah, for some reason over in New Zealand we have Black Friday sales, even though we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Like anything to have a sale,
yeah.
But as I said earlier, I've not seen A Christmas Story, but I also haven't seen Black Friday either. So I'll just go A Christmas Story because no better reason.
Yeah, sure. Austin, what do you say?
Yeah, I haven't seen Black Friday yet. Probably save it for when me and Wolf do a drinking game to it next Black Friday next year. I'll just wait.
It's a good one for that.
And then, but yeah, I watch A Christmas Story every year, so I'll go with it.
Yeah, so Chris was really hyping up Black Friday, so I was like, well, I love Bruce Campbell, and then Devin Saw was in it too, and so I was like, well, I'll check it out, and yeah, it's not good. It's not very good at all, but A Christmas Story is great. It's a classic. I do see how people say it's a little overhyped, but I think it's just because it gets overplayed, So I don't think they really need to do a 24-hour thing for it, but it's a tradition, and they've been doing it so long that like now I'm kind of used to it. So I'm like sure that's fine.
Yeah, that was always my gripe with it. Is like if you're gonna play 24 hours of Christmas movies, don't limit it to just one movie for 24 hours straight hours.
There's a reason they do that. They used to have it on all different channels at all different times, and everybody bitched and cried about that. So they put it in one place to have it all day. You can watch it anytime you want, and that's it. Then they don't at least see it for 2 weeks.
It gets ratings every year. That Christmas Eve showing at 8:00, the first one, and the next one, the next one at 8:00 gets ratings. So that's why they do it.
It does, yeah. Right.
Yep.
So yeah, well, with A Christmas Story. Chris, what do you say?
To anybody who say they'd rather not have Christmas Story on 24/7. It's better that than the god awful Matthew Broderick Christmas Story musical.
Oh,
NBC Live. Yeah, it's Christmas Story. It's a classic. It's funny. I watch it every Christmas, and I love Bruce Campbell, but I haven't seen Black Friday.
Yeah. Well, Maria, what do you say?
I'm going to go for Christmas Story. Yeah, I've seen Black Friday just in bits and pieces because I was like, "What is that?" You know, when it was on, somebody was watching it, and I was like, "What the heck is that movie with Bruce Campbell in it?"
Is that a morbid curiosity?
Yeah, it's like, you know, that's not really. Is that a Christmas Story? I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah,
it seemed more like a revenge thing or something. But anyway,
Yeah.
Christmas Story is classic, and yeah, it was overhyped back in the day, and I think now they keep it at 24 hours. I can't complain. It's not, at least it's not on every channel everywhere all the time. So yeah, could be worse. Thank you.
Yeah. So the Turner Broadcasting Company they have the rights, and so they do the marathon. So.
Yep, they do every year. So we got The Preacher's Wife with Denzel Washington and Whitney Houston for a little Christmas, and we've got the Jim Carrey Grinch. Malcolm.
It's a weird matchup.
This is actually pretty tough for me because I actually really enjoy the this version of the Grinch. I think it's enjoyable. I think Jim Carrey is great as the Grinch. It's just a lot of fun. But I watched The Preacher's Wife for the first time last year. It's just a really good sort of. It's a remake of The Bishop's Wife from 40s. I want to say it was either 40s or 50s.
Yeah,
that's right.
And
it's
I don't
47.
know why. Yeah, I don't know why they changed it from bishop to preacher. It could be
Bishop is like a specific denomination. Preacher is more like Southern. You know, there's more black preachers than black bishops. Let's just put it that way. So, that's the explanation.
They were evangelical in the first time.
But The Preacher's Wife is really good. I'll go The Preacher's Wife here.
Yeah, I'm Austin.
Yeah, I kind of hated that Grinch movie when it first came out, but I've kind of warmed up to it here and there. At least just watching it for the Jim Carrey performance. You know, I've grown to like it a little bit more. You know, I'll put it on in the background, you know, once a year. So I'll go with the Grinch. I haven't seen The Preacher's Wife.
Yeah, I don't like the Jim Carrey Grinch movie. Like, it's not for me. I'm like, this movie just, I don't know why. And there's like a thing where like, I thought that when I looked at the soundtrack when it first came out, it had like Busta Rhymes and like just a bunch of these rappers and even Jim Carrey singing some stuff on there. And I was just like, this sounds interesting. And so I went and bought the CD and it was horrible. And like even the soundtrack wasn't that good. but I still probably have that in a box somewhere. But and I haven't seen the Preacher's Wife because it's probably for like a different culture than me. But I figured like that's fine though. I'll still probably get some enjoyment out of it. So and especially for Denzel Washington. So I'll go with The Preacher's Wife. But Chris, what do you say?
So Preacher's Wife is one of my blind spots. I watch it this Christmas. I add it to my favorite list. I've never watched. But I like the Grinch, Jim Carrey one. It's quotable as heck. I to quote that movie all day, from line to line. And Jim Carrey entertaining. I gotta go with the Grinch. I watch every Christmas. It's much better than the Cumberbatch, whatever the heck that was.
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some like some holiday movies that can be very divisive. Like we'll maybe get to a few of them. So we'll say that. I think the Grinch might be one of them. But Maria, what do you say?
Well, the original, The Bishop's Wife, you know, I would have voted for that because, you know, it's Cary Grant, and of course, what a waste. She's really with David Niven, but I'm like, what? You made the wrong decision. But anyway, I don't think she had a decision to make. But anyway, it was good back in the day. But I just don't like Jim Carrey in those kind of roles where he's just so over the top and everything. So even though I haven't seen Denzel, I love Denzel, so I'll go with the Preacher's Wife.
Okay.
Yeah, and Zach, what do you say?
Yeah, I haven't seen The Preacher's Wife. I might add it to my list because I do like Denzel Washington. But I have seen The Grinch, so because of that, I'm going to go with The Grinch.
Okay, so our first tie. So we rotate the tiebreaker starting at the bottom. So, Chris, you can stick or flip. Whichever one.
Yeah, I had to go with the one I know and the one I took out every Christmas, the Grinch.
Okay. All right, the Grinch. Okay.
There's no hard feelings. I mean, his heart's in the right place.
Now to The Wind That Shakes the Barley, which has some 4th of July stuff in there. It's like an Irish movie. So,
and it has some St. Patrick's Day stuff too, a little.
Yeah. And then Die Hard 2, which is still kind of set around Christmas.
That scene with the naked guy in the beginning. What can you say?
That's right.
Yeah, right.
Doing his exercises.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Like,
well, I mean,
you don't know where it's going to go, but that's interesting.
But yeah, Die Hard 2 won our like was it like best Christmas movies, like just overall? I think was that what it was.
The first time we ever did a Christmas movie tournament, it won.
Yeah,
wow.
It won. Yeah,
that's interesting.
I mean,
it was a night. It was a night of chaos.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was.
Didn't
not
it
a bad
win the
movie.
alternative tournament as well last year?
No, the original Die Hard won that one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the original Die Hard finally won.
That makes sense.
I'll go with Die Hard 2. I haven't seen The Wind That Shakes the Barley. I'll keep it short. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen The Wind That Shakes the Barley either, but I mean, it's got Cillian Murphy, like he's really good, but yeah, Die Hard 2 is one that like I didn't really like love it originally, but it's grown on me over the years, and I actually really like it now. So I'll go with Die Hard 2. Chris.
Yeah, I like Cillian Murphy, but I had not seen The Wind That Shakes the Barley, so I added to my list. But Die Hard 2 is decent enough. Like it one of the lead to Die Hard, but better than the lower end of Die Hard. So Die Hard 2.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, The Wind That Shakes the Barley. Cillian Murphy, is he got a plague, or is he killing people with the bomb, or is he just being an Irish person running around with a gun or something? I don't know. I haven't seen it. It looks intriguing though. And then Die Hard 2 I know very well, and so yeah, I'll vote for that. It's like you say, it grows on you. I mean, there's really funny things, and then there's also some very dramatic things that aren't so bad. So yeah, I like it.
Yeah, sounds good. Zach, what do you say?
Yeah, just like a number of people on here, I haven't seen The Wind That Shakes the Barley, but I have seen Die Hard 2, and it was good when I saw it. I've only seen it once though. I'll have to rewatch the franchise coming up. So, but I'm gonna go with Die Hard 2.
Yeah, and Malcolm, what do you say here?
Let me tell you all about The Wind That Shakes the Barley. I haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
okay. Okay. Tell us more about it.
No, looking at the cast list, so Cillian Murphy's the only one person I actually recognize by name. Like some of these other people have probably been in stuff I've seen them in. There's like Liam Cunningham. I feel it was apparently in the last Order of the Mees that was there out last year. But I haven't seen it. It sounds interesting. I'm going to go Die Hard 2.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's very clean sheet.
We're down to 8-Bit Christmas, HBO Max movie. And Are We There Yet? Which is, I believe, a New Year's movie. Jordan, is that right? I think we have.
Yeah, it's a New Year's movie. Yep. It actually takes place right around New Year's. They end the movie celebrating New Year's. So.
Okay, so there you go. Jordan.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of Are We There Yet? I'm just like, it's all right. But 8-Bit Christmas was a lot of fun. I think that it's an HBO, like one that premiered there, and it's got Neil Patrick Harris in it, I think, and they're like telling the story of when he was young, just growing up playing video games, and like how he really wanted a Nintendo. And like that's very relatable. When I was a kid, like I really wanted a Nintendo too. And the same thing happened. Like another kid in the neighborhood that got one first because my parents didn't want to fork out the money right away. They eventually got me one like a couple Christmases later. But yeah, like it's this big thing. Like Mom, no fair. Like my friend Matt down the road, he got a Nintendo. Like you didn't get us one or whatever. And it's fun though. It kind of brought back some of those kind of childhood like memories and stuff. So I'll go 8-Bit Christmas. Yeah. Chris, what do you say?
I think both. Are We There Yet? And the sequel is worse. But I like 8-Bit Christmas a lot. I saw this when it came out right on HBO Max. It's a funny movie. Then it got this sweet father and son relationship to the end. That really, the end is really emotional when you get to the end. We'll spoil it. Anybody who haven't seen it, but it does hit hard anybody had a good relationship with their father. And yeah, it really sweet Christmas movie. Not a lot of people should check out on HBO Max. Definitely recommend it.
Yeah. Maria, what do you say here?
Is the Are We There Yet? Is that the deal where they were like, it ends up being like a mad world where they're kind of having a race? Or am I thinking of some other?
No. This is just a road trip movie with Ice Cube.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not what. It's a whole different deal. All right, I'll go with. I've seen the 8-bit one. I think that's really cute. I really liked it, so I'm going to go with the 8-bit Christmas.
Yeah. Well, Zach, what do you say?
Yeah, so I've only seen one of these, and it is 8-bit Christmas. I did see it when it came out. I will say it's a little forgettable, and it was decent, but because I've seen it, I'm going with 8-bit Christmas.
Yeah, sounds good. Malcolm, what do you say?
I've seen Are We There Yet? It's fine. But yeah, I remember seeing the trailer for 8-bit Christmas, thinking it was terrible, but then it started getting a lot of good reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, you know what? I'll check it out. And I was surprised by it. It's pretty good. So I'm gonna go 8-bit Christmas.
Yeah. And Austin, what do you say?
I've only seen Are We There Yet? That's why I'm voting for 8-bit Christmas. Right.
Yeah.
I like the way you put that.
Well, no, it's absolutely true.
And not as bad as the sequel, but obviously, not again.
Yeah,
both those movies stink, and they're annoying. Those kids are annoying as shit in those movies. Like, you want to slap them. All right. All right, so we got Candy Cane Lane with Eddie Murphy, a more recent one, and The Man Who Invented Christmas, which is, I think, the movie about Charles Dickens writing a Christmas.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so, from like a couple years ago. Chris, go first, yeah.
So, Candy Cane Lane in the movie, I think me and my family did watch this year. We skipped last year. We watched Spirited instead. So we watched something new that come out lately. I loved The Man Who Invented Christmas. I did a triple feature with just Coco and Lady Bird the same week it came out because they all came out like a day before Thanksgiving. And I love it. It's a great take of Charles Dickens. Dan's even great in it. Christopher Plummer is fantastic in it as Scrooge. And a really good take on how he created Christmas story. I do recommend it. Definitely worth checking out.
Yeah, sounds good. Maria, what do you say here?
I haven't seen either one of these, but I'll take Chris's word for it. Candy Cane Lane's some kind of, I don't know. Charles, first of all, you said that, I went, oh no, Charles Dickens. But still, I love Dan Stevens, so how bad could it be? I'll go with that one.
Yeah, sounds good. Zach, what do you say?
Yeah, so I saw Candy Cane Lane for the first time earlier this year, actually, for the whole Eddie Murphy tournament, and I watched every single one of his movies, and it's in the bottom half of my Eddie Murphy ranking. I've always wanted to see The Man Who Invented Christmas. I just never got around to it. So I'm actually going with the Man Who Invented Christmas.
Yeah, sounds good. Malcolm, what do you say?
Yeah, I've only seen one of these, and that's Candy Cane Lane. It's fine, but it's also very like you want to talk about forgettable. This is very forgettable.
Yeah.
It's one of those. I was like, I just after I saw it, like the next day, I was like, I tried to remember what it was. I could not remember a thing. I don't know if I want to rewatch it again. I might do randomly, but Man Who Invented Christmas sounds interesting. That's why I'm voting for that.
Yeah. Austin.
I didn't watch Candy Cane Lane when it came out because who could be bothered? Like, who has the time? Who gives a shit?
Yeah, right.
You're brutally honest today.
I'm always brutally honest. Like, who has the time? Who has the time and who could be bothered? The movie looked like shit, and it was. Like, no surprise. I haven't seen The Man Who Wrote Christmas or whatever it's called, but, I'm more likely to watch that.
Yeah, for some reason, whenever I hear Candy Cane Lane, I was thinking of that like annoying Sia song that always comes on. Take a trip down Candy Cane Lane with me. Like, it just, and I'm just like, the song's all right, but I haven't seen the movie. And like I'm kind of like Austin, who could be bothered? Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Because I'm like, I I don't care about
it's just I just know it's like 2 hours of my time I'm just never gonna get back like by the end of it, so I just don't care. Like I'd do something else.
It will not be worthwhile. Yeah.
Yeah, I will say it is kind of a waste of time.
Yeah. Well, that's what I figured. I saw the trailer and I was like, "Yep, no, I'm good. I'll never watch that movie." And I'm fine with it.
but I have not seen The Man Who Invented Christmas, but I really am interested to see it, so I'll probably put it on my list for this year. Usually, I'll pick about 5 kind of staple Christmas movies, and then I'll check out some new ones. So I'll add that one to it. So I'll let The Man Who Invented Christmas.
Okay. Yeah, great performance for Christopher Plummer in it.
I will say Candy Cane Lane is better than Dashing Through the Snow that came out around the same time. So, so there's the glowing endorsement.
High bar there, huh?
Yeah.
Not as better than Hot Frosty. It's got to be better than that.
So Dick Tracy, which I believe we said had some New Year stuff in it as well.
Yeah,
something like that.
That's New Year stuff,
a little bit. And a movie called The Vicious Kind with Adam Scott, which I don't know what that is.
Oh, The Vicious Kind is a Thanksgiving movie that takes place all around Thanksgiving.
Okay, so there you go.
Yeah.
Huh. I think I'm going to have to go with Dick Tracy, as much as that saddens me, because I just don't know about that movie. I mean, I thought they had some great makeup, but I don't know. I'm not sure I understood the plot, but okay. Anyway, it did what it's supposed to do. It looked great. So yeah, I'll go with Dick Tracy.
Yeah. So The Vicious Kind says it's about a man who attempts to advise his brother away from the new girlfriend he brings home on Thanksgiving, only to become infatuated with her. So
of course. Yeah, that's never been done before. Yeah.
Yeah, right. but Zach, what do you say?
This is kind of easy for me. Never heard of The Vicious Kind, and Dick Tracy has actually been on my list to see for years, and I just haven't gotten around to it. I definitely will want to watch it like next year. So I'm gonna go Dick Tracy.
Yeah. Malcolm, what do you say?
Yeah, I was struggling to remember where I've heard the name Vicious Kind before, but then I remembered I probably saw it on J.K. Simmons' filmography when we did that ranking. So,
oh yeah, right.
But yeah, I haven't seen either of these. I'm more interested to see Dick Tracy. So Dick Tracy.
Yeah, I'm awesome.
Yeah, surprise! I had never even heard of The Vicious Kind when it was on this list when I was pulling the graphics. And it's like, okay, I had never heard of it, but all right. Dick Tracy's fun. I like that movie, and it looks great on Blu-ray. It's very colorful, and yeah, the makeup's great. A lot of performances. Al Pacino was nominated for an Oscar for this movie. It's kind of crazy. You know that he got nominated twice that year. He had a supporting nomination for Dick Tracy and a lead for Godfather 3. So. I guess
that was Godfather 3 year. Wow.
Yeah.
Really, talk about range, huh?
Yeah.
2 mediocre movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I actually think Dick Tracy's a little better than mediocre, but I guess I don't know. It's not like amazing, but it's fun. I think. Dustin Hoffman's fun in it. You got Madonna in there. Warren Beatty, who I never really loved, but I like him in this role though. So yeah, and I've never seen The Vicious Kind. Yeah. I was able to watch one movie for this, so when we get to, because I've been working on stuff for the free for all, and it's like taking up all my time. But yeah, so I'll vote Dick Tracy. But Chris, what do you say?
Yeah, I think about 30 minutes of Dick Tracy, because I started watching it for one of the favorably, and then that got shut down, and the list never did anymore with Dick Tracy on it.
Oh, okay.
But I did like watching a Dick Tracy, and Vicious Kind are interesting, and it's got Brittany Snow, Nick Frost, J.K. Simmons, interesting by Dick Tracy.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Tracy. Okay. Going down to Christmas Vacation and Reindeer Games. So we'll make this very simple. Alike. Is anybody not voting for Christmas Vacation in this one?
No.
All right. So yeah, Reindeer Games is not great. So it stinks. So okay, we'll make this short. All right, great. We'll save some time. Jordan, that'll make Jordan happy. We'll just save some time. We'll just move that over. We're fine with that. All right. Christmas Vacation is fun. So there you go. Got a Bad Mom's Christmas and got Happiest Season with Kristen Stewart, Jordan's favorite.
Kristen Stewart.
Oh, my favorite person.
Yeah.
What a great actress, man.
So of course it had to come to me first for 2 movies I haven't seen and I didn't even know existed. So Fine. I'm going to base this on because I've at least heard of Bad Moms, even though I haven't seen it. I'm going to go with Bad Moms Christmas.
Yeah. Malcolm, what do you say?
A Bad Moms Christmas is great. And I mean, it's enjoyable. It's definitely fun to watch.
Yeah.
But Happy Season is amazing. Like Kristen Stewart's great in this. And it's just got a great cast, and it's one of those ones that that took me a while to get to, but I'm glad I finally got around to seeing it last year, and it's just a really fun Christmas movie. So I'm gonna go Happiest Season.
Let me check that out. I think I heard that you said she was great in it. Hold on a minute. I got to check my ear.
She is.
I'm kidding you. I'm kidding you. Okay.
Well, Austin, what do you say?
No, she is great in it, and the supporting cast is great. Aubrey Plaza is great in it, and a little role. Dan Levy, who Jordan drafted for Beetlejuice the other night, he's good in it.
He's awesome.
It's really a really great little cast. My only little beef with it, and I won't spoil anything, but a character in the movie gets with the wrong person. It's just one of those movies where, like, there's clearly a better person they could be with that you would like to see them, and they don't. They go back to the original person. But other than that, it's a good movie. I watch it, and I've seen Bad Moms Christmas, but only because my ex watched those Bad Moms movies, and I just was like in the room. And I'm just not a fan. So, but I like Happy Season, so I'll go with it.
Yeah, this is kind of interesting because although I don't like Kristen Stewart, and I don't even like her in Happiest Season, I like what the rest of the cast is doing though. I think Mackenzie Davis is pretty great. Dan Levy, like he's always great whenever he pops up, and of course Aubrey Plaza. I'm a big Aubrey Plaza, so it's got like one of my favorite actresses and one of my least favorite actresses in the movie together. But A Bad Moms Christmas is a lot of fun too because I think Catherine Hahn's pretty funny. Susan Sarandon.
First time I ever saw her was in that movie, I think. Yeah.
But Susan Sarandon comes in as a pretty great the mom, and also Christine Baranski, who you might know from The Big Bang Theory, to play Sheldon's mom, is really good. Or wait, is it Sheldon or it might be what's his roommate's mom?
No, Leonard.
Leonard's mom. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, so it's a bit of a toss up here, but you know what? I think the Happiest Season probably is the better movie, even if it's a Kristen Stewart movie. It's probably the better movie, so I'll go Happiest Season.
All right.
But Chris, what do you say?
I like Bad Mom Christmas. Justin Hartley is the funniest plot of that movie. Him and Catherine and stuff. I love Happiest Season. I've been championing this for a while before everybody saw it when it came out. I love Dan Levy in it. He probably get the best scene in the movie when he gave me a bite to Kristen Stewart toward the end. That speech he gave to her. Like, it's funny, it's sweet. Richard Garber's fantastic in it. It's a great Hulu Christmas movie. So you get my parents to watch it this year.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, sounds good. Maria, what do you say?
I think I'll go with. I love Bad Moms. I thought that was hysterical, so I'm going to do that. Now, like I said, for time I think I saw Catherine Hahn. I didn't know her name anyway. I'll put it that way. I'd seen her in something else. I didn't know who she was, but she's really funny in this movie. So
yeah,
she is. Yeah.
All right, but the Happy Season, and by the way, Happy Season directed by Clea Duvall, the actress who was in The Faculty and Argo and things like that. So so she should be a little director.
I hear we might be getting a sequel to it. From my
Maybe.
People.
Okay, so we got Assault on Precinct 13, the remake, which has a little New Year stuff in there. And Cruella, which Cruella is what was that? Thanksgiving?
It's a live action.
That's 4th of July in it.
4th of July. Okay, a little 4th of July.
Yeah.
Okay, so Malcolm.
Yeah, this is tough because I do actually think the remake of Assault on Precinct 13 is actually pretty decent. And it's definitely a lot of fun, especially if Lawrence Fishburne in it. But I think Cruella is one of the better live action Disney remakes out there. I think it's a lot of fun, and and it's one of those ones like people. It's one of those remakes that's technically not a remake; it's more of a prequel anyway. But it just somehow gets lumped into remakes anyway. But I'll go vote Cruella.
Yeah. Austin, what do you say?
I still haven't seen Cruella. I just missed it when it came out. It was in the middle of all that COVID stuff, and I just never got around to it. I've seen both those also on Precinct 13, and that's way more up my alley. So I'll go with that.
Yeah. So the one movie that I watched for this for the first time was Cruella, and not only is it one of the better live action remake. I think that it's the best live action remake. I think that it's really, really good. Like this movie is like leaps and bounds above like every other live action Disney remake that I can think of, short of like the other 101 Dalmatian remake from the 90s. I think that one's good too. That one and this one, they're both 101 Dalmatian remakes. And like I'm just not a big fan of these, so I wasn't sure if I was going to, but I heard good things and I actually loved it. I think Emma Stone kills it. Then you have Emma Thompson, like she's really good in it. Then you have like Paul Walter Hauser is one of the henchmen, but both of the henchmen are really good. I just hadn't heard of the other actor, but and yeah, I've never. Or wait, no, I have seen this on Precinct 13, and I think in this movie they just like I don't think like hijack like an armored like vehicle or something like that. They do something like that.
No,
yeah.
well, no, it's an assault on a police station.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's like part of it, though. I don't know. I can't remember, but yeah, I'll vote for Cruella, though. Yeah.
I just went a different way than I thought I was going.
Oh yeah, yep. Sorry.
I asked all these questions, but I just walked a different.
Yeah.
That's fun. I love it.
I like Assault Precinct 13 a lot. I haven't seen the original, but like John Leguizamo in it, and like Ethan Hawke and Lawrence Fishburne in it. But I love Cruella. I wouldn't name it my favorite of the live action thing. Has Cinderella and Jungle Book a little bit higher than that. But I still do love this movie, and despite I don't love the mid-credits scene where they try to connect it to 101 Dalmatians, I think that was a little bit too much, like pretty continuity issues. But I love the film still, and Emma Thompson gave probably the best Disney villain live action performance I've seen so far in live action remakes.
Yeah.
Cruella.
Well, Maria, what do you say?
Well, the original Assault on Precinct 13, they killed the kid right at the very beginning.
Yeah, but with an ice cream truck.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, oh my God. I wasn't used to that. That was like, oh my God, they killed a kid. I thought that was good. I mean, it was a good movie otherwise. I mean, that's kind of shocking to me, but anyway, nowadays, who cares, right? Who's got time, right? But Cruella, I just don't dig Glenn Close, never have. I'll vote for the Precinct, even though it's a remake. So,
Yeah. Zach, what do you say?
Yeah, so there are only a couple Disney live action remakes that I haven't seen. Cruella is not one of them. I have seen it, and I think it's really good. I actually think it's kind of, in a way, underrated, and not many people talk about it.
Yeah.
When it came out, I actually think Emma Stone gave one of the best performances of any movie that came out that year. So I'm going to easily go for Cruella.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cruella moves on. All right. Going down to Spider-Man, which has that Thanksgiving scene in there. So that and the George C. Scott Christmas Carol from the 80s. Is what it is. So yes. All right. So it's on me. I mean, I overall the movie I've seen more is Spider-Man, and that Thanksgiving scene is fun for what it is. But yeah, I like that George C. Scott Christmas Carol a lot. I have it on Blu-ray, and I'm just a big fan of him as an actor anyways. And he's a perfect kind of curmudgeon in that one. I like most of the versions of Christmas Carol. I think most of them are pretty good. So I'll go with that just because it kind of does the holiday a little better. Jordan?
Yeah. I've seen the George C. Scott one once. There's just so many dang versions of A Christmas Carol. There's got to be at least like 10 of them or something like that. And so they're just it's just hard to like keep them all straight. My favorite.
I got a fun thing I could do the rest of the show. I'll pull up all the different posters for all the different Christmas Carol adaptations. How about we do that?
Yeah, right.
Really.
Because my favorite probably is the Muppet Christmas Carol, actually. But I'm a Spider-Man guy, and the Thanksgiving scene's fun. Like he goes out so Aunt May asked him to get like the yams or something, like a can of yams or something like sweet potatoes. I can't remember what it is, but something like that. But yeah, cranberry sauce. That's what it is. Yeah. So I'll vote for Spider-Man. Sure. Chris.
I love both. There are only two correct answers when it comes to what the best Christmas Carol movies is. There's Jersey Scott, then the Muppet Christmas Carol, but I do have to go for the Jersey Scott here. I like Spider-Man, but Christmas Carol is Christmas theme and have more big impact on the holiday than Spider-Man does, which everyone's seen.
Yeah. Maria.
I haven't seen the George C. Scott, but I bet he's good at it. I admire him as an actor. I thought he was a pretty good actor. This is the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. It's been a while since I've seen it, since nowadays.
Andrew Garfield is amazing, and
there's like 4,000 things. Yeah. I liked it. I'm gonna go with George C. Scott, though. I mean, the Christmas Carol's a timeless thing. No matter what, who's playing it, whatever they do with it. Even Scrooge did, somewhat okay with it, and it's just a Christmas thing.
Yeah,
I'll go with it.
Yeah, sounds good. Zach, what do you say?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the one that I've actually seen, and that is Spider-Man.
Okay.
Yeah. Malcolm.
I think you'll find there's actually been a lot of Christmas Carol.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull. I think there's like a whole Wikipedia of like all the different ones that have been filmed. Yeah.
My favorite when I was growing up was Alistair Sims.
Alistair
Sims. Yeah, the old guy. Yeah.
Oh, you mean this one? There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Was it in the thing?
1951. Yes.
I just loved it. He was so the turkey. At the end, just the way he acted.
It could have been about maybe 20 of them. I don't know how many there are. There's a lot.
There's a lot of them. I don't even know.
Which one is the most recent one?
Yeah.
Well, there's. I'm just from looking at the Wikipedia. I think there's definitely at least 30 to 40 there.
Oh, wow.
Plus,
more than I thought.
And that's not including the TV versions. There's been an actual TV series based on Christmas Carol too. But anyway, I like Spider-Man, but unfortunately the Thanksgiving scene is just very brief. So I'm going to vote for the movie I haven't seen, but I do want to see is the Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Okay.
Austin.
Oh, I went first. All right. All right. So we got The Long Kiss Goodnight, which is a little Christmas in there. Rennie Harlan movie, and Joe Dirt, which
they're so similar.
This is 4th of July.
Yeah, they're very similar. Yeah.
Yep. All right, Jordan.
Yeah, he's like America. Like I guarantee you, Joe Dirt is a Trump supporter. but The Long Kiss Goodnight. I actually don't think that I've seen it, but I think that I'll have to look it up. But I think Ross was like telling me that it's like an original version of another movie that like rips it off. But I'll have to look it up. But like send me the premise for it, and it's exactly the same as some other movie. But I haven't seen it, so I can't really vote for it. I think Joe Dirt is fine. So. And there's some fun to be had there, so I'll go Joe Dirt, sure.
A 1913 silent film of Christmas Carol there called Old Scrooge. So there you go.
That's a new animation on that picture, though.
Right. Yeah. All right. Anyways,
that's funny.
Chris.
Yeah, there you go. I haven't seen Long Kiss Goodnight, but I do not like Joe Dirt. I've never been a David Spade fan. I haven't been a fan of any Anna Sandler buddy film a long time. Long Kiss Goodnight.
Yeah. Maria.
The Long Kiss Goodnight. I haven't seen that for so long. Wow. I'm gonna go with Joe Dirt. It's just fun. It's stupid fun, but it's fun.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Zach, what do you say?
Yeah, actually, because I was looking at it, I've seen both of them. I saw Long Kiss Goodnight like 3 years ago for the first time, and I thought it was good from what I remember. Joe Dirt, it's been a while since I've seen it, and it was kind of forgettable for me, so I'm going to go with The Long Kiss Goodnight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So the Long Kiss Goodnight. I just looks up. It's exactly the same premise as the movie Argyle. Argyle is a ripoff of A Long Kiss Goodnight because the premise is a single mother named Samantha, played by Gina Davis, lives an average suburban life until she begins having strange memories of unexplained violence and discovers that she has physical skills that she never imagined. Hiring private detective Mitch Hennessy, Samuel L. Jackson, to probe into her past, Samantha discovers she's a well-trained government assassin who went missing after suffering a bout of amnesia, and that her former handlers want her back in their employ. That is the exact same premise as Argyle. So, anyways.
So basically, Argyle copied Long Kiss Goodnight.
I was going to say, which one came out first? That's
so Long Kiss Goodnight came out long before Argyle. That's 96.
Yeah.
So way before. Yes.
So Argyle ripped it off, yeah. But who's next, though?
Malcolm.
Okay.
Yeah. Apparently, the last page of the script for Long Kiss Goodnight stated there was going to be a sequel called The Kiss After Lightning, and which has, as of yet, it has never happened.
Yeah.
But
is she still acting? Is she still acting, or is she gone from?
Yeah, she's still acting.
Good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I liked her always.
But yeah, Joe Dirt is just a trash movie about a trash person. So
it is trash. Sometimes you like some trash.
No. I don't like Joe Dirt either. Long Kiss Goodnight, I saw for the first time about 2 years ago. It's great. Yeah, it's Gina Davis being a badass, and it's a really underrated Sam Jackson performance. Like he's a lot of fun in that movie, and ton of character actors popping up throughout that movie. It's a good time. David Morris and a bunch of those guys. So I'll go with that. And then The Right to Be Happy, considered the first full-length version in 1916, but it has been lost to history. It got lost in a fire, so there's no footage of it. But it got made, but there's like no footage of it. So 1916. They've been going since the silent era. There you go. All right, got Soul Food with Vanessa Williams and The Godfather Part 2, which has a little bit of Christmas sprinkled in there. Chris?
You guys know me. Yep. Oh, wait, it's Jordan's turn or is it my turn?
It's your turn.
It's your turn. So I said Chris.
It's your turn. I was just going to say Soul Food is a Thanksgiving movie, if anyone wonders.
Yeah.
So, you guys know me. There are two movies that are my favorite movie of all time. The Godfather and The Godfather 2. Godfather 2. It's an amazing movie, and it's a fantastic sequel. Shirley and Andy we watched it recently at work because we had TV on the room, and they've been marathoning all three of them. It, like, I know it was you, Fader. I know it was you, Godfather Part 2.
Yeah, sounds good. Maria.
I have to echo what Chris said. It's not my favorite movie of all time, but it's right up there. And I haven't seen Soul Food, but I probably won't. And so, yeah, Godfather 2.
Yeah. Zach, what do you say?
Yeah, so this is a matchup of two movies I haven't seen. I've seen the first Godfather. I haven't gotten around to seeing Part 2. But because I've seen the first one, I'm going to go with The Godfather Part 2.
Yeah. Malcolm, what do you say?
One thing that I was reminded of, there's actually a Hallmark Channel version of A Christmas Carol.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
they're always on. I don't know what they're doing. They have a movie like every
pull up
second.
a couple of TV adaptations here soon.
But I haven't seen Soul Food, but I love Godfather Part 2. Godfather Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Austin.
Yeah, I haven't seen Soul Food. They're going Godfather Part 2. But I'll just show you the first kind of big mainstream, almost wide release one, 1938 Christmas Carol. So starring Reginald Owen. So there you go. Even before the Alistair Simpson.
That's definitely English.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of these are British adaptations. A lot. The Brits actually, David did short films in the
driving
20s.
that in the ground since 1917, huh?
Really? Since like 1906, they've been doing short film adaptations and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Oh, for sure.
I mean, back then they're probably able to get the rights from Charles Dickens' estate.
Right.
I don't know if
from Charles Dickens himself.
I was gonna say he probably directed the first one or something. Probably.
Yeah. Right. But we need a meme of that. It says like A Christmas Story, being driven into the ground since 1907 or something like that.
Beating a dead horse since 1907. That's right.
Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. But
well, give me about 5 minutes. I'm sure I can whip up a meme pretty quickly. I'm a meme machine.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But soul food, it's I haven't seen it. It's really appealed to me with like Vivica A. Fox and Nia Long and Vanessa Williams. Just not my cup of tea. But The Godfather Part 2, not as much either. Like I'm not a massive Godfather fan, but I do like the second one better than the first one, and I like a young Al Pacino. So I'll go with The Godfather Part 2.
Yes, pre-hua, so it's good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pre-hua.
Got Miss Potter with Renee Zellweger. Won't be the only Renee Zellweger movie we see on here. And Born on the 4th of July, so it has 4th of July in the title.
The 4th of July, and I think it's
Tom Cruise, right?
Potter is an Easter movie from Easter, so that's what she
Miss
writes
Potter's
about.
an Easter movie, yes.
But there's some kind of rabbit.
Beatrice Potter, right? I mean,
Yeah.
she's the one who wrote about rabbit and all that.
Yeah.
That's her deal.
But Briar Rabbit, yeah.
No, Peter. Peter, not Bear.
Okay.
Anyway, Tom Cruise, pretty good in that. I mean, I think he wanted more out of it than what it could do for him. What he thought it was going to be like the Oscar deal, I think, and he was good in it. I mean, he's not bad. And Renee Zellweger, I just don't like her. I try. I'll do the Tom Cruise one, even though I think he didn't do the greatest job in that movie. So, thank you.
Yeah. Zach, what do you say?
This is very easy for me. I am not a Renee Zellweger fan, and as far as Born on the 4th of July, I have seen it, and in my opinion, it's one of my favorite Tom Cruise performances. So easily Born on the 4th of July.
Yeah. Malcolm, what do you say?
I was just actually looking this up, but Miss Potter actually takes place around Christmas because one of the stories that she writes in the movie is the rabbit's Christmas party. So,
so maybe
a
little bit of both.
multi holiday.
Yeah.
But I've seen Miss Potter. I think I actually think it's really good. And I do like Born on the 4th of July, but I'm gonna go Miss Potter.
Yeah. Austin.
I hadn't even heard of Miss Potter before this tournament. That's another one where it came up with like, all right, that's a thing. Born on 4th of July is great. And I'm with Siskel and Ebert, who lobbied that Tom Cruise should have won the Oscar that year. So I'm with that.
Yeah. I am like somewhat familiar with Miss Potter, mostly because of the like Beatrix Potter stuff, because I had a great aunt that one of the first books I ever got when I was a little kid was a compilation of all the Beatrix Potters, like all the stories and stuff. And I don't still have it. I think I sold it at like a yard sale eventually. But I think she writes one called The Tale of Mr. Toad, and I don't know if that's something to do with like what they eventually did for Disney. I don't know, yeah. Born on the 4th of July is really good. I think, it's one that's like just shy of an Oscar movie. I don't think that it quite gets there. Like I'm kind of with Maria on that one, but it is still pretty great. So I'll go Born on the 4th of July.
Right, so Born on the 4th of July win. Leyenda de Navidad, considered the first Spanish version in 1947.
Oh my gosh, look at this. That guy looks very sexy.
Spanish adaptation. That's right.
Yeah, right.
That's right. Yeah, looking like
Oh, too sexy. Too sexy.
It would have been Born on the 4th of July for me too.
That's right.
Sorry,
Chris. Oh, sorry, man.
No, it would have been that. I haven't seen either, but my mom told me Born on the 4th of July.
There you go.
Oh yeah, there you go. All right. Going down to Bridget Jones' Diary, so another Renee
Zellweger
right after that.
That one I don't mind so much, but there's eye candy in there too, so that's probably why.
And a more recent movie with It's a Wonderful Knife, the horror film from last year. So, Zach.
And Bridget Jones' Diary is a New Year's movie, just so.
Yeah.
If you saw what I said about Miss Potter, you'll know where I'm going with this one.
Yeah.
Who stars in Bridget Jones' Diary? That's why I'm going for It's a Wonderful Knife.
Yeah.
Malcolm, what do you say?
Bridget Jones' Diary is actually not just New Year's. It's also a little bit of a Christmas movie as well, because that's when she gets to die around Christmas time and that.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I haven't got around seeing it. It's a Wonderful Knife. I do want to see it. It just kind of eluded me last year. But I love the Bridget Jones Diaries series. I think they're all great.
I like the
And
fights.
and yeah, no, I enjoy the other ones too, and I'm really looking forward to the new ones coming out next year. So I'm gonna go Bridget Jones Diary.
Has that new one come out?
Yeah.
Oh, it has. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
With them killing
It
off.
comes out the same day as Captain America: Brave New World.
And
Oh,
Patty
wow.
10 all three didn't come out.
I haven't seen anything.
That movie's gonna
last
get
night.
slaughtered at the box office. Sorry, it's just not
Yeah.
gonna do well. But anyways, I'm Austin. What do you say?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with This Wonderful Knife. I enjoyed that movie. I some people kind of crapped on. I had fun with it, and you can't go wrong with Justin Long in a horror movie. He's a lot of fun, and it was very breezy. I liked it, so I'll go with that.
Yeah. Yeah, like I'm also not a Renee Zellweger fan either. The only thing I ever really liked her in was Me, Myself, and Irene. And I know that movie. Not a lot of people like it, but I do. But yeah, like part of me wants to say like who are these Bridget Jones's Diaries movies even for? But I guess they're for Malcolm here. You seem to really like them, so that's cool that they do have an audience and they do make money. So, yeah, like I actually really enjoy it. It's a Wonderful Knife. I think that it's a fun little kind of just like small town horror movie, and yeah, Justin Long, like he's always great whenever he pops up, almost in anything, but especially in a horror movie or a horror comedy. And then I also like Joe McHale, like being the dad of this family too. So yeah, I'll vote for It's a Wonderful Knife. Chris,
I tried A Wonderful Night. That wasn't for me. I tried about 30 minutes of it, and just like seen it done better. Other stuff. I Rip Malcolm. I like the Bridget Jones movies. Like I haven't seen two. I had it awful, but I liked one and three a lot. And the fight scene with Colin Firth and his Grant punching each other out of the street, the most funniest part of the movie. Like they're virtue of acting alone and two point of like Jim Broadbent great in it. It's a funny movie.
That's great.
So Bridget Jones.
Yeah. Maria, what do you say?
Yeah, the books, the Bridget Jones books are really good. I mean, the movies are close. She does a pretty good job. I mean, I don't hate her in that role, but I normally hate her in almost everything. But I think that Colin Firth and Hugh Grant are doing their thing, and I just watched an interview with Hugh Grant where he says they told the stuntmen to go away because they wanted to have two middle-class Englishmen fighting each other like they really would, which would be sloppy and stupid, and they'd fall down and they'd
the
get
funniest
crazy.
thing in the movie.
It is. They were right. They had good instincts. But anyway, yeah, I'll have to go with Bridget Jones since I haven't seen the other one. I'd give it a chance, I guess, if I hadn't enough vodka or something in me to watch a movie.
Sure.
People are going to get killed with knives. So yeah.
All right. What's the tie to Maria? You're going to stick with? I'm assuming you're going to stick. All right.
Yeah, I'll go with Bridget. I hate to say that. Sorry, I know you like the Wonderful
No, that's
Knife.
fine.
Okay.
It's Wonderful Night has like a Christmas version of like Moon Knight. The character has like a Moon Knight looking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And here's the TV adaptation of the Henry Winkler version. If you didn't know that existed.
Oh my goodness!
Some of you might not even know he did a TV. He did his own version, where he played
the American one.
Yeah,
American Christmas.
Oh, so there you go.
What does that mean?
All right, let's jump to the other side and keep it on going. All right, let's keep up the pace, you guys. Appreciate it. So let's keep up the good pace.
Are we doing good? I mean, can't tell.
Yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Yeah, we're doing all right. Yeah,
so
that's
that's not bad.
Yeah, keep up the pace, and we'll get there. So just keep it short and sweet. Maybe one or two we can skip. We'll see. Got the Blind Side, which is Thanksgiving, and Hop for Easter.
Yeah,
that's right. So Malcolm.
Yeah, I do like the Blind Side. I think it's a good. I know it's kind of had a bit of backlash recently. There's a bit of controversy about the subject of the movie and that now, but it's good. And look, while Hop may not be a good a goodly made movie, I think it's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I really hate Russell Brand, but I still find the movie itself enjoyable. So I'm going to go Hop.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully
Oscar
not
movies.
on camera. You might knock something over. Waka. All right. I'll go with The Blind Side. I haven't seen Hop because I'm 38 years old. So, Jordan.
He's on fire today. I tell you.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't seen Hop either. Like I always get those confused, like Hop and Peter Rabbit, and I don't know, they all blend together for me.
Peter Rabbit better than that shit.
Yeah. I just don't really care about it, but the Blind Side, I think that's fun. You know, I like the little kid. I like his chemistry with the big football player in there, and yeah, that's kind of interesting. A tale about the family. I mean, the movie's good. But yeah, I'm kind of with you guys when they say that I think the real Michael Oher doesn't really like.
It didn't happen that way.
Yeah.
They
said it didn't happen that way. Cause it's almost kind of like a white savior sort of thing. In
exactly,
a way.
that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, but still not too bad. So I'll go with The Blind Side. Chris, what do you say?
God, every time I say I've forgotten about Hop, somebody might bring it back up. Hop is all. Hop is the worst excuse for a kid movie. Peter Rabbit's better than that shit.
Yeah,
I think both. But yeah, The Blind Side is the movie that I like more than I love. I have issues with some of the content get to the end. I think it goes a little bit cliche, a little bit too over the top when he go back to his hometown dealing with the gangster. I think that bit was really overblown. The movie, but I think Sandra Bullock's good. She gave a good performance. I would have gave it an Oscar that year. But yeah, I go with The Blind Side. Better than that fucking piece of shit that is Hop. Stay away from it. They done James Bond and did Sonic. Like could be a actor. Sonic so much better.
Yeah. Well, Maria, what do you say?
I wonder how you really feel about that movie. I'm just kidding you. I went to Universal when Hop was being advertised, and they had all kinds of crazy candy and stuff, and it wasn't good. So I can't vote for Hop because of that. No, I'm kidding. The Blind Side, yeah, I thought it was very nice and white savior tale and all that stuff, and then the guy came out and said it was all bullshit, and they didn't adopt him, and they didn't even try, and some other stuff that was not. I mean, I have to believe the guy because he's loving it. But Sandra Bullock got an Oscar for that. There's many more performances of hers. I think she should have got an Oscar for it. But it's still good in its own way. And if I can just let go of all the stuff when you start learning stuff about people and their stuff, it's like no fun to watch movies anymore in a way because you know how they are. But I think Blindside's still good. I can still get through it. So there we go. I'll vote for that.
Mm-hmm. I forgot that she actually got an Oscar for that. That's like a weird one.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of some other ones that Gravity,
year.
maybe. Gravity, she should have got it.
Yeah,
she should have won for Gravity.
Yeah, but Zach, what do you say?
Chris, I thought like Hop was on the same level as like Godfather for you. I thought they were like neck and neck for you.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're lucky you don't live near
the same movie.
Many horse heads in the beds. And
yeah.
But in terms of this matchup, I haven't seen Hop. But I have seen The Blind Side, and I liked it when I saw it. So The Blind Side.
Yeah.
All right, so The Blind Side. We'll move on, and who wasn't eligible for an Oscar because it was a TV movie was Patrick Stewart acting his ass off in there you go. TV version of A Christmas Carol in 1999. And here's a fun fact: if you didn't know, Patrick Stewart used to do a Broadway one-man Christmas Carol where he played all the roles. It's kind of crazy.
Oh, he did.
Huh.
Yeah, you can look that up. Yeah. So next time, Jordan, when he doesn't want to talk about X-Men or whatever at conventions, ask him about his one-man Christmas Carol.
Yeah, right.
All right, I'll tell you all about it.
I wonder if there's a recording of that somewhere. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably is.
So we got Coco for the Day of the Dead, which showed up on his holiday thing.
Yeah, right. Day of the Dead.
And Brooklyn, which I forgot what that was on the
St.
list.
Patrick's Day, I think.
St. Patrick's Day. Okay, there you go. Go with me. I haven't seen Brooklyn. The premise, I fell asleep reading it, so I can confidently say I'll probably never watch that movie. And yeah, Coco's really good. So Coco.
Yeah, Coco's good.
Yeah, I've had people tell me that I probably really like Brooklyn, but
really
the people that that have opposite taste in movies than me, so I don't know,
Yeah.
but yeah, Coco's great. Coco's in my top 5 Pixar movies. That I mean, it's very relatable, especially the stuff with him and his grandma at the end, the Remember Me stuff. I think that relates to a lot of people. So yeah, I'll go with Coco. Chris.
Just like choosing my favorite children. I love both of these movies to death. Look, Brooklyn is a beautiful, beautiful movie. It's very well done. Saoirse Ronan is phenomenal in it. They're one of the few roles she should have won the Oscar for thing with women.
I think there's a rule you have to be able to spell her first name from the way.
And Donald Gleason's really good at Jill Evans late in the movie. Really fantastic small movie. Will make you smile and make you cry. But I had to go with the one that made me cry for the last 30 minutes on Coco. I remember from the flashpoint on, I went to it. I love the movie. I think it's wonderful. It's one of the most beautiful Pixar movies that underappreciated a lot. But yeah, it's a classic Pixar movie. It's like this is what I love the Pixar when they get it right. Coco.
Yeah.
I hate you guys for making me choose between those.
Oh, come on, don't hate us.
Well, it's a randomizer, but
yeah.
Maria, what do you say?
I love Coco. It kills, like all of them do. They just take your heart and just wring it. I mean, it's such a beautiful movie and a beautiful story, and the poor kid. And I wondered where they were going because the guy was on the thing and throwing the guitar. I don't know when they were showing the backstory. Anyway, it was weird. But I have to pick it. I haven't seen Brooklyn, but I probably won't because that's not my kind of movie. But I do like Coco a lot, so I'll go for that.
Well, is an animated version of A Christmas Carol with Tim Curry's voice sound appealing to you? No? That your
Tim
kind
Curry?
Of
better than
Whoopi Goldberg, Ed Asner? No? 1997? All right. Anyway.
Wow.
Yeah.
Better than Luke Evans version.
I could do this all day. There's literally like 100 adaptations of this damn thing.
Yeah.
I just keep pulling them up.
Well,
unbelievable.
Zach, what do you say here?
Yeah, so I've actually seen both, and I might be in the minority, but I actually like Brooklyn more. I think it is an amazing movie, and I think it's an amazing performance by Saoirse Ronan. I'm going to give it to Brooklyn.
Yeah, sounds good. Malcolm, what do you say?
Brooklyn, I mean, whether or not it is the same hit, but Brooklyn actually takes place over Christmas as well.
Okay,
there's a scene where like Ellie is serving homeless is taking place at Christmas.
Okay, nice.
And I like Coco. I'm not as high on it as everyone else, but I think Brooklyn is amazing. But I think it's great, so I'm voting for Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You know what? I could literally do a YouTube series like 25 Days of A Christmas Carol and watch 25 different versions of this thing and like make a YouTube series and watch like
you should do that.
Watch like 5 or 6 animated movies, like watch some like the British adaptations, watch a few of the TV versions, some of the mainstream ones. Yeah, like you could do like a whole series on this and not run out of things. It's insane.
I mean,
I'm still going. I'm still going. I'm not done. I'm not done yet. By the way, I got enough. Yeah.
Well, so you can do 25 days of a Christmas Carol. I'll do 25 days of Robin Hood. How many freaking adaptations are?
Oh yeah, there's enough of those. Too. Yeah.
I could do 5 ranking lists in a row and not.
Are you going to pick ones that are good?
Crossovers.
Yes. All right, so we got Silent Night from last year with Joel. What's his name? Joel Kinnaman, and the remake of Ben-Hur, not the original. The second. I should say the second remake of the 2016 one.
Just real quick, I have to bring up: was the last matchup a tie? I think it was a tie.
No, it was
no.
Because didn't Zach vote for Brooklyn?
I voted and Malcolm, but it was but Chris was so on.
Chris was on the fence but voted for Coco.
Yeah. Oh, okay. He voted for Coco. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
all right. So Silent Night versus Ben-Hur, Jordan.
Yeah, and I believe I don't have it pulled up, but I think is Ben-Hur Easter? Like, what is Ben-Hur?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jesus. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I've still never seen Silent Night, but but I have seen Ben-Hur, and I didn't like it. I actually thought it was
the new one or the old one, or do you have a preference?
Both. I don't like the old one either. The old one's like boring as shit. It's just like you're just waiting for those chariot scenes at the end, and you're like, how long? How many hours of this movie do I got to sit?
3 hours.
It's a chariot scene. Come on.
And then this one, Ben Hur a lot though. That's
yeah. This one actually has a little more like kind of like things going on than I feel like even the original like does. But I still don't even like it. So I'll vote for Silent Night. I haven't seen it, but just seemed like it appealed to me more. So
wow.
But Chris, what do you say?
I don't like either scene. Ben-Hur is god awful.
Yeah.
I like it. It is that kind of trash. Silent Night is like I tried watching it. It just doesn't work for me. The whole concept. I've seen it done better on other stuff. But yeah, if you're a Silent Night, Ben-Hur should be burned to the ground. Never exist. The only one remake, and that's the one before. This one does exist. End of the story.
Yeah. Almost made a bad a joke about Silent Night. I was like, maybe you just move the gun a little lower into his mouth because the movie's that bad. But that's about. But against Joe Kinnaman, he's a.
What do you have against?
I love Joe Kinnaman. I love him.
No, I don't have anything against it. Just put the movie out of its misery.
I like him.
Yeah, but Maria, what do you say?
I can't support the sequel of Ben-Hur, the remake, whatever. The first one I thought was amazing, but whatever. I've seen it about a billion times because that's all there is on Easter when I was a kid. You know, they played the same old movies and over and over. So I'll go with Silent Night. What?
I watched that original one. I tried to watch it 3 times, and I still have never gotten.
Ben-Hur is what the real name is. Yeah.
I still.
You talking about the Stephen Boyd getting killed on the chariot race?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Charlton Heston tells a story about that where he says he talked to the stuntman. He said, you know, I'm kind of worried about how this is going to work. He said, hey, don't worry, you're going to win. You know, so anyway, I thought it was funny. It's abbreviated. Yeah.
Well,
Silent Night for me. I love Joel Kinnaman.
Sounds good. Zach, what do you say?
Yeah, before I give my answer, I think Chris is just giving me gold here. We now know his best double feature. Hop and Ben-Hur. Hop and Ben-Hur is the perfect. But of these movies, I actually have seen the remake of Ben-Hur. I haven't seen Silent Night, and I don't think it's it's not a masterpiece, and it's not great, but I thought it was decent. So I'm going to give it to Ben-Hur.
Yeah, that's good. Malcolm, what do you say?
Yeah, I haven't got around to Silent Night. It's definitely one I've been interested in seeing at some stage. But when I first saw the remake of Ben-Hur, I had a really unique screening of it because at my church they did a series where they took a movie and preached on the themes of the movie. Well, shown the movie, which was really interesting, and they chose this version of Ben-Hur for obvious reasons. But and from what I've seen of it, I didn't hate the movie either. I thought it was decent. One of these days, I'll probably get around to actually watching the whole thing. But I did like what I saw, so I'm going to give it to Ben-Hur.
Yeah, my church tried to do that a weird one with Braveheart. I don't know how that even relates. But,
well, one of the other movies they chose was Cinderella.
Oh, weird. Yeah, it's kind of interesting when they're doing like the object.
See, how does she get there? Yeah, how does she get there?
Yeah, but Austin, when you
the real question is either one of these movies better than the All Dogs Go to Heaven version of A Christmas Carol?
Much better.
Oh, no, none of them.
Okay.
None of them.
All right. Just curious.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll go Silent Night here. I didn't hate it. I thought it was okay. I thought it was a fairly realistic adaptation of a guy who thinks he's John Wick but trains himself via YouTube videos, and what would actually happen, which is he would get his ass kicked, which is pretty great. Like, so I actually thought that was pretty realistic. I liked the concept of it, and it wasn't bad. I now want to John Woo's better movies, but not terrible either. I thought it was fine. And yeah, Ben-Hur sucks. So I'll go with Silent Night.
Silent Night, yeah.
So all right, going down to Mean Girls, which has all the Christmas pageant stuff and all that, and then Poseidon, which is the Poseidon Adventure remake at New Year's.
The New Year's.
Yep, just like the original one. Chris.
What movie doesn't even go here? Yeah, Mean Girl. It's classic. You should quote it every day of the night. Thank God it's not the freak remake. Mean Girl. It's what make of Rick Adam the way she is now.
Yeah.
Maria.
I'd go for the Mean Girls too. The Poseidon. I didn't like the sequel. Or I'm calling them sequels. They're remakes. I don't know what's wrong with me. My brain is be stupid today.
That's all good.
Trust me.
Zach, what do you say?
This is another very easy matchup. Both the Poseidon Adventure and the remake are spoilers going to be in my 128 next year. So I own both and I really enjoy both. So Poseidon.
Yeah. Malcolm, what do you say?
You're actually not going crazy, Marie. There actually was a straight to DVD sequel to the two Mean Girls as well.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there was.
There actually was.
Okay, good.
But yeah, I do like Mean Girls, and I don't mind the musical version either. I think it's fun. But out of these two, I'm actually slightly going to go Poseidon. I think it's great. Now I think it does the holiday more so than Mean Girls.
Yeah. Austin.
Go with the one movie I've seen. Poseidon. Still haven't seen Mean Girls. I'm getting into it eventually.
Oh dang. Because kind of opposite of Zach, Mean Girls is in my 128.
Really?
It was really good, and I'm surprised how much I actually like it. Like, yeah, there's a lot of just fun, kind of quotable stuff. I think it's really good, and like Wicked kind of weirdly tries to do like a Mean Girls thing, sort of in some ways, but I mean they don't really go that deep into it. But yeah, I'll vote for Mean Girls. I think Poseidon is really grand on like the sets and the special effects, but like, I just like Mean Girls more. So yeah.
All right, it's a tie to Zach. I think I know what he's going with.
You know which way I'm going.
Okay.
Oh,
all right. Okay. There you go. All right.
Does Mean Girls also go over New Year's as well? Was it just Christmas that they touched on?
I don't remember. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why Jordan included this because it's a 30-minute TV short, Frosty the Snowman, but okay. All right.
Kind of noticed that. So originally I included all these little short, and I went back to try to take them out, and I missed Frosty. So like I meant to maybe take that one out, but it's fine.
Darby O'Gill. I haven't seen that.
And the Darby O'Gill and the Little People.
I love that movie. Love. Sean Connery. That's his first role.
For St. Patrick's Day is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, Maria, you're up first. So.
Oh, Darby O'Gill's great. I mean, it's a story about leprechauns in Ireland, and he sings and is quite charming, and the girl is cute, and it's about they trying to get rid of him, and leprechauns are sneaky and so forth. So yeah, Frosty the Snowman. I'm sorry, Jordan. That's okay.
Yeah,
and
right.
And then no, Darby O'Gill. Yeah, that's my winner.
Yeah. Zach, what do you say?
So my vote is going to go to the one that I have seen, and that is Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah. Malcolm, what do you say?
I think I've seen that short Frosty the Snowman. I don't remember it if I have, but I'm going to vote for the movie that's not a 38-minute short.
Yeah.
Same as Malcolm. I'm voting for the full-length feature, Darby O'Gill, even though I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'm gonna vote for Darby O'Gill because I meant to take Frosty out and I just missed one because I got all those what are those claymation ones that they called like Rankin Battles and all that. Yeah. So I got all those. I just missed this one, but yeah. So I'll go Darby O'Gill. I've seen it too, and it's pretty good. So yeah. Chris.
No, why don't you go for the chart? Frosty the Snowman.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna go for Darby O'Gill. I don't know if this is full length adaptation, but you can watch the Mickey Christmas Carol.
Oh yeah,
some people watch. Yes,
I think it's barely. I think it's just. I think it's an hour and a bit.
Something like that. I'm sure they are. Yeah. Yeah. All right, going down to Babe, which has some Thanksgiving stuff in there, and you got 8 Crazy Nights. Or I can't remember if it's Christmas. Is it Christmas? A little bit of Christmas. Yeah, Christmas.
Yeah, I think it's that. Yeah.
Yeah, and 8 Crazy Nights is obviously a Hanukkah film, one of the few ones. Zach, so Babe, because 8 Crazy Nights sucks, or what?
I'm fine with that.
Oh, you mean my vote? Well, Babe, because I've seen it. So.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, I was putting it up for in general. 8 Crazy Nights is annoying and sucks. Is
that movie's
not
bad.
voting for Babe?
Babe.
Babe.
I mean, I would have just been an agent in the case I voted 8 Crazy Nights. I don't think it's as terrible. I
kind of don't see it that bad either.
Really? Are you serious? Even you, Chris. Come on. You have to admit that movie sucks.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well,
so you're not going to go for it over Babe, though, are you, Chris? Come on.
No, I'm not.
Well, I mean, I think there's still more votes for Babe anyway.
Well, the only thing is, the real question is, would you guys vote for Babe or the Flintstones Christmas Carol?
Yeah.
Just checking.
I think Babe just barely has a little bit of Christmas because they want to have a Christmas goose or something. They want to save that,
it gives her the dollhouse and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So we got Forrest Gump, which has a few other things in there. Yeah, mostly 4th of July. And Boogie Nights, which I forgot.
New Year's
had some New Year's stuff in there. Yeah.
Okay.
A little odd. Ones where two movies where it's both just kind of a minor bit.
Yeah.
But
very minor for these.
So this is actually easy for me. While I like Boogie Nights, and it is a unique movie, I love Forrest Gump, and I think it is an amazing movie. So Forrest Gump.
Yeah. Malcolm, what do you say?
I really enjoy Forrest Gump. I think it's great, but I actually watched Boogie Nights for the first time. It was either this year or late last year, but I love it. I think it's great. So I'm going to go Boogie Nights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, Forrest Gump also has some New Year's stuff in it too. Remember when he's making out with a girl who tastes like cigarettes?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's on New Year's as well. So yeah, a couple of different things in there. Yeah, I'll go with Forrest Gump. I've seen it more than Boogie Nights, but I do like Boogie Nights. Now, would you guys, prefer the Barbie Christmas Carol over either one of these masterpieces? No. I can't imagine what this would be. Is Barbie playing Ebenezer Scrooge? Like, what is that?
I'm trying to make it updated. It's not going to happen.
I'm almost like morbidly curious now. Yeah.
What is that? Club of jewelry on the tree or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. But if I can find it though, I had AI make, so I was like messing around with it, and I'll have to flash it up on screen when I find it. But I had AI make a sequel to Forrest Gump that's like him and Lieutenant Dan. That's Life on the High Seas, and it looks pretty funny that they're just living on the high seas together. But yeah, and like Boogie Nights is good, but I think Forrest Gump is better. I'm a huge Forrest Gump fan. I think it has a great soundtrack of just 60s music and stuff. And yeah, there's just a lot of lines that people quote from this movie. Like a box of chocolates, run Forrest run, I love you Jenny, like all that stuff. So yeah, I'll go Forrest Gump. Chris.
So Boogie Night is a blank spot for me. Only that and Magnolia, the two Paul Thomas Anderson movie I've not seen. I like Forrest Gump. I'm not as high on it like you guys. I think it's a little bit overrated, but I do like it a lot. Jenny is a villain. I saw anybody who liked Jenny. She is a villain in the movie. Forrest Gump.
Yeah. Maria.
I never liked Jenny either. I didn't think of her as a villain, but you might be right. I mean, she's a bad influence in his life for sure. But anyway,
yeah.
make me a bird, fly far, far away. It's like, okay.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boogie Nights I've seen. Marky Mark's fake prosthetic penis is something to behold at the end there. But I think I'll go with Forrest Gump because it's just family friendly and I like it a lot.
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right, so I think it's gonna be Forrest Gump. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Jordan. We know Malcolm's a big fan. How about the Christmas Carol episode of Beavis and Butthead, where Beavis was his alternate life without Butthead? Remember that? He's visited by the ghost. He's like, "Get out of here, asswipe! I'm trying to watch TV."
Oh yeah.
So
it's like
that
his
was a
teacher
thing.
or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Van Driesen was one of the things. So I think the coach was too. All right. But anyways, going down.
But here's the Forrest Gump. It's like them on like the season, and maybe this little kind of little logo that goes with it. Life on the high seas. That's AI like making them look like that.
All right.
Anyways.
All right. Fantastic Mr. Fox, which I don't know what that one was. That's Thanksgiving, I guess.
Yeah.
In there.
Yeah.
And the mean one, we can't call it the Grinch legally, but it's the mean one. With that was the horror movie that David Howard Thornton, the Art the Clown guy, played. Not the Grinch.
Yeah.
Malcolm.
Yeah, I haven't seen the mean one. I don't think it's ever sort of played here or it's able to be seen anywhere. I'm intrigued. I'm going to try and track it down at some stage. But yeah, I'm going to go Fantastic Mr. Fox. I think it's great. So yeah.
Yeah. Austin.
I haven't seen Fantastic Mr. Fox yet. I saw the mean one after the fact. It did come out at my Regal for like a week. And then it was gone. It was in kind of a dead spot where there wasn't a lot of stuff coming out. David Howard Thornton's the only reason to watch it. Like, though, he's a good performer. He's the same guy who does the Terrifier movies. He's fine. The movie sucks, but I'll go the main one just because I've seen it. But I know where it's going. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. So the mean one did play at my theater for a little bit too, but I just didn't really get to it. So I haven't seen it. I know Chris saw it. Like, go watch Chris Scott's review. Like, he gives it like a 5 out of 5. I don't know. Like, he just weirdly loves that movie. And the Fantastic Mr. Fox is actually the only Wes Anderson movie that I like. I think this movie's great. I think that with like George Clooney and Jason Schwartzman in there, Bill Murray and Meryl Streep. Like it's just a really stacked cast like Wes Anderson always has. I mean, the Royal Tenenbaums is growing on me, that one, but besides those, I don't really like Wes Anderson, but I love the Fantastic Mr. Fox, so I'll vote for that. Chris, what do you say?
I would never watch the mean one, just like I would never watch any of the Terrifying movies. No, they're not for me.
Yeah, they're not for everyone.
Yeah, I love Fantastic Mr. Fox. I think my number 2 or 3 favorite Wes Anderson movie behind Grand Budapest Hotel. Yeah, I love it. It's funny, it's unique, it's clever. It's one of George Clooney's best work. So, Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Yeah, sounds good. Maria, what do you say?
You did.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting. I was eating some chips and I didn't want to get crazy. And take over, I don't know. It'd probably bother us. He'd be bad at me. I wouldn't like it. Fantastic
ASMR?
Yeah. No, in the opposite way of anybody wanting it. And I haven't seen that other one. It looks intriguing, though. The picture is kind of interesting. But Fantastic Mr. Fox will get the vote because I just don't know the other one.
Yeah. Zach, what do you say?
Yeah, so I haven't seen either, but I'm actually more intrigued by the mean one. It might be a load of garbage, but I'm still more interested in seeing it than Fantastic Mr. Fox. So the mean one.
Well, sometimes your morbid curiosity just wins out, So, but Malcolm, what do you say?
Malcolm went first. All right, so I believe it's Fantastic Mr. Fox. All right, and we'll go to The Prince and Me with Julia Stiles and Anna and the Apocalypse. So There you go.
Which Anna and the Apocalypse is a Christmas one, but I think the Prince of
Musical.
Me
First one on the list.
is also the Prince of Me is Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we'll get to it. But one other one, get Ebenezer with Jack Palance, which is a Western adaptation.
Western. Wow.
Hey, he's an evil land baron. Jack Palance is.
Wow.
So if you're interested, that's available. All right. Anyways, me first. Yeah, I've seen Anna and the Apocalypse. It's fine. I think some of the music, there's too many musical numbers in it. I've seen The Prince of Me actually as well, because my sister used to watch that. She watched all that Julie style stuff from like the early 2000s. I'll go with the End of the Apocalypse just by a little bit.
Yeah, I think that I've like kind of the same thing. I've probably seen The Prince of Me just through my sister also, and I just don't remember that much. So if it was on, I wasn't paying much attention to it. And I haven't seen Anna and the Apocalypse, but it is one that I'm kind of interested to check out. So I will go with Anna and the Apocalypse. Chris, what do you say?
I had not seen Prince of Me. I fucking love Anna and the Apocalypse. I remember watching on the plane coming back from Rome to the United States. I see a ton of fun music. It's fun. The second number is one of my favorite numbers in this movie. I see Nasty like Harvard ending. I think what call. Yeah, it's Anna and the Apocalypse.
Yeah. Sounds good. Maria.
I will throw my vote for Julia Stiles. I mean, just from the Bourne movies alone, I love her. So I don't know about. I haven't seen either one of them, so I'm just gonna go with that one.
Sure.
Sounds good. Zach, what do you say?
I've seen Anna and the Apocalypse, so my vote goes to The Prince and Me.
Yep.
Really? Okay.
All right. And Malcolm.
I think I've seen The Prince and Me once, but I don't remember it if I have. I'm gonna go to Anna and the Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So is it a tie?
Nope. It's not a tie.
Okay.
And the Apocalypse. All right. Going down to Spectre. It's another Day of the Dead thing, if you remember the opening of that movie, with him running around the Day of the Dead. And Miracle on 34th Street. And this is the Richard Attenborough remake from 94.
94.
Yeah. So, Jordan.
Yeah. Probably for Miracle on 34th Street, I prefer the one. I think it's from like the 40s or something, and that one is the one I like the best. But this one's not bad. But Spectre's great. Spectre's awesome, and like that opening scene with the Day of the Dead stuff is like some of the most memorable stuff in the movie, and like
One of the
really
best
cool
openings ever. Yeah.
Yeah, like one of the best.
A helicopter and
some really cool chase sequences and all that stuff. So and for good reason, they used it in the trailer a lot. So yeah, it really pops. So I'll go with Spectre. Chris.
Yeah, the opening of Spectre is great. The rest of the movie just goes downhill from there.
If you're not a lifelong fan, you don't know enough about.
I love Bond.
Enjoy it.
No, I love Bond, but like what they did with Blofeld, making him like the adopted brother thing, was really stupid, and just got really annoying. The movie, yeah. I'm not a fan of Spectre. I think like No Time to Die rectified a lot of it. The next one after. I like the Miracle 34th remake. Not great, but I would pick that any day over whatever the heck Christopher Walken would try to do with Spectre. My God.
Yeah. Sure. Maria.
Sorry, chip at the wrong spot. I haven't eaten dinner. I'm sorry. I love Spectre. It's I mean, it just ties all the Blofelds and all the crazy shit that's gone on all the years and all those movies that had to do with Spectre. So it meant it's not as bad as everybody thinks if you can piece out the parts that it makes sense. But anyway, I love it. I don't know about that other thing, but Spectre.
Yeah. Zach, what do you say?
Oh, I'm so conflicted in this matchup. Because I've seen the original Miracle on 34th Street. I haven't seen the remake. And I have not seen any of the Daniel Craig James Bond movies yet. I think I would like them. I just haven't gotten around to them because there's a lot of the James Bond movies I haven't seen. Just by a slight margin, I'm going to give it to Spectre. Just because I think I enjoy it more.
Yeah, I think you'd enjoy it, yeah. Malcolm, what do you say?
Yeah, I like Spectre. I do think it's good. But I'm gonna go Miracle on 34th Street.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, that Miracle on 34th Street remake is okay. It's not bad. I like the cast for what it is. But I think I'll also go Spectre. I don't hate it as much as everybody else. I think it's all right. I think it's got some decent stuff. I like Batista in it, Christoph Waltz. Like, it's good stuff. So I definitely like it more than, or we'll probably like it more than the Sesame Street Christmas Carol, which exists where Grouch, where Oscar the Grouch is Ebenezer Scrooge, which I guess makes sense.
Yeah. But
yeah.
But Miracle on 34th Street, the remake, they have the best apartment though. That they're like right next to where they do the Macy Thanksgiving Day Parade, and they're like looking out there. They do it in the original too, but
how really expensive must that be? Really expensive, even in 1994.
Like overlooking Central Park and all that.
Yeah. Got 200 cigarettes, which is, I'm looking through the list here.
Oh yeah. Let me look. I didn't have my list even. Well, I have it pulled up, but it's not. Let's see, 200 cigarettes.
It's a New Year's matchup.
New Year's Eve, yeah.
So it's good. New Year's versus New Year's, because it's also the New Year's Eve that kind of almost anthology type movie. All right, so Chris,
that's the director that does all those movies. Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it's Gary Marshall, I think.
Yeah, Gary Marshall. Yeah. Chris. Yeah.
I had never even heard of 2,000 cigarettes here. I saw the list. Big cast. I would just look at the list from there. New Year's Eve does. Like, it's funny. Like, somebody saw Valentine's Day. Like, nobody could do a version 1. Somebody say, hold my beer. They made New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's like Robert De Niro and a bunch of them. Like, what the hell they were doing? Lee Michelle, God bless her. It's so bad. Yeah, I don't even though I haven't seen 2,000 cigarettes, I would never in a million years vote for New Year's Eve. 2,200 cigarettes.
Yeah, I was going to say 2,200, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll have to do the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go with that 200 cigarette thing.
Yeah, sure. Zach.
I mean, I'm going for New Year's Eve because I've at least heard of it, and it intrigues me more than whatever is going on in that other picture. So New Year's Eve.
Yeah. I have no idea what's going on, but they're not smoking 200 cigarettes. Malcolm, what do you say?
I haven't seen 200 cigarettes. I've seen New Year's Eve. I don't think it's as terrible as Chris makes it out to be. It's a lot of fun. It's enjoyable. It's one of those ones that, like, if you like those kind of ensemble type things, like I also really enjoyed Valentine's Day and that as well. I think it's good. I'm going to go New Year's Eve.
Yeah, and New Year's Eve is sure to have Ryan Seacrest in there because he's hosting whatever. But Austin.
Yeah, 2 blind spots on here. I never bothered to watch New Year's Eve because I saw Valentine's Day. So I said, no, I'm not going to watch New Year's Eve. And I've never seen 200 cigarettes. I also have never seen a Diva's Christmas Carol with Vanessa Williams, a VH1 original.
What were they thinking? Jesus.
I haven't seen that either. But I guess I'll go with 200 cigarettes. Jordan?
Yeah, so I was looking up the cast for both of these. And New Year's Eve, it stacks so deep that literally like 99% of everyone listed is a known, like, popular, like, person. It's crazy. And then 200 cigarettes, it's about a dozen, like, deep. So they both have pretty stacked cast. But I saw New Year's Eve as like the first Gary Marshall movie, and then I said no to everything else. No, never again. So I'll go 200 cigarettes.
Okay.
I would take not that into you over that any day.
Yeah.
All right. I got Hank and Mike, which is a little Easter thing with the Easter bunnies, and The Night Before with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Seth Rogen. So Maria,
would you mind? I remember Hank and Mike from Chris Scott's Top 64, which is in there.
Yeah. I don't remember them at all. I did try to watch The Night Before with my grandkids. Guess what? It's not a kid movie.
Yeah, no. Don't watch it with your grandkids.
A lot of surprises. No, I don't want to talk about that. I guess we're not going to watch this.
they're smoking
Yeah.
cocaine and doing heroin.
Yeah,
and
not
doing all kinds
exactly
of
what I thought it was going to
snorting it
be.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I've seen it. I don't know Hank and Mike though. That's amazing that I don't, because if Chris Scott likes it, I'll either hate it or whatever. But anyway, I'll go with The Night Before just because I've seen part of it anyway.
Yeah.
Made a bad judgment call. Oh well.
That's all right.
Go be Grandma's fun.
Yeah, so I'm a Joseph Gordon-Levitt fan, and I've seen The Night Before, so my vote goes for Hank and Mike.
Yeah. Malcolm, what do you say?
Yeah, I did watch Hank and Mike. I think I watched it after because what 60 was. I don't think I missed it. Didn't watch it on the day, but it's a movie. It's weird and wacky. It's got the voice of Fat Tony from Simpson and Joe Mantegna and Chris Klein from American Pie.
Yeah, right.
So it's a really weird cast. But yeah, I enjoy The Night Before enough. So The Night Before.
Yeah. Austin.
I haven't seen Hank and Mike, but The Night Before, has all the guys karaokeing to Run DMC's Christmas in Hollis, which is the greatest Christmas song ever made. So any movie that has that, I'm fine with. I'll watch The Night Before maybe this year, and then maybe go see a Klingon Christmas Carol on stage, which is a real play.
What the frick?
Oh my God.
It's a real thing. It's never been filmed, but it's a real play.
That one, I'm at least intrigued.
I'm intrigued. So it's just a touring production.
Are they singing Klingon? That's all I want to know.
I have no idea. I just know it's a thing. So there you go.
Are.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched Hank and Mike, and I just didn't care for it.
What's it about? I've never even heard of it.
These guys are supposed to be Easter bunnies, where they all get hired to, like, if I remember right, to play the Easter bunny in different parts of the world. I think so.
It's something like that.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, but
that sounds not good.
Yeah, but they're not actually like real Easter bunnies. They're just like in these like pajamas, kind of. Look
I get it. I mean,
yeah, but I love The Night Before. I think The Night Before is great. I think that like Seth Rogen just getting high like all the time, and like trying to balance stuff out with like cocaine with meth and like all this stuff, but he's just having these weird trips, and then like going into the midnight mass and like being high and like seeing the like cross, like, we did not crucify him. He's like, the thing like this, it's freaking me out. He's doing the little cross thing, and just like screaming in the Catholic mass, wearing like the Jewish star on his sweater. And then I think that Anthony Mackie's pretty funny. It's like the guy that's like doing steroids. He's like a football player, and then he has like sex in the bathroom with Alana Glazer, but they're like jackhammering, and it just looks like really like the most goofiest weirdo like thing that you can see. And yeah, like I just imagine Maria, you watch this with your grandkid, and just like,
yeah.
Like,
it was not what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, they has Michael Shannon being the weed dealer. Like, it's got a lot of just like crazy stuff in it, but it's funny. And I used to have that poster with the stained glass. Hanging it behind me. I still have it. I just switched out posters, but yeah. So I'll vote for The Night Before. Yeah. Also, the scene where they all go play GoldenEye, which is awesome. That's like a thing from my childhood.
Okay, so I haven't seen that woman.
Yep.
I did make it quick. I haven't seen Hank and Mike, but I love The Night Before. Michael Shannon into MVP on the movie. The Night Before.
Yeah, he is. Yep.
All right, let's go for more matches. We're almost at the end, so we'll breeze through these. Got End of Days, which is a New Year's thing. It takes place on New Year's Eve. And The Nativity Story, which I think has like Rooney Mara or something. So, and like Oscar Isaac, I think. It's something crazy.
In theaters, yeah.
Yeah, it was in theaters. It was like a thing. So.
It's not Rooney Mara. It's New Zealand actress Keisha Castle Hughes.
Okay. Yeah.
Zach?
Yes.
Of these two, I am more intrigued in seeing End of Days.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the only on tournament fights matchup because they're like pretty much opposite movies, like what they're about. Yeah, one's about Jesus, one's about the devil. It's like, come on.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, they're both about the. I didn't even think about it. Yeah, one's about the birth of the devil's son, and one's about the birth of Jesus.
Yeah.
So what are you in the mood
Opposite.
for?
Wow. Yeah.
Let's see, good or evil, good or evil. I don't know.
Yeah.
Depends what you believe in. Some believe in one and not
Exactly.
the other. I don't know. But
Yeah.
Malcolm, what do you say?
Yeah, I haven't seen End of Days. I think I've seen the Nativity Story once, but I do remember really liking it. And funny enough, just on Christmas, I think there's been a lot of adaptations of the birth of Jesus as well. Funny enough.
Yeah, did it one with Antonio Banderas that just came out last year?
Yeah,
Really?
That's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm going to vote for New Zealand and vote for the Nativity Story.
Yeah, my dad watches a lot of Fox News, and there's something going on. I don't know if it's specifically about the birth of Jesus, but something around Christmas time that's produced by Martin Scorsese that's being shown on Fox News. I'm like, what is this? It's weird.
Passion of Christ, maybe?
Yeah.
No, it's called like The Saint or something. It's about the old.
Yeah, the
it's a new one.
Yeah,
it's just produced by Scorsese or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. How wonderful.
But
upbeat light stories.
Well, hail Satan. End of days. Jordan.
Sure. Sure. Yeah. I'll hail Satan because I've seen one too many Birth of Christ movies and they're all cheesy. So I'll go
cheesy and boring. That's true.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yep. End of days.
And Chris.
Yeah, even though I am Catholic, I do not watch a lot of the Twice Born movie. I'm gonna try to confuse with Antonio Banderas one that came out last year, but go with End of Days.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Maria.
I'll have to go that way too. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen either one of them, but this nativity story thing, it's just like the origin of Batman. How many times can you see this thing? You know what I mean? We all kind of get it. So, okay.
Yep.
Well, you can hail Satan, and then you can watch the Looney Tunes Bah Humduck adaptation.
Oh, Bah Humduck. How exciting.
Bah Humduck. All right, you can watch that. All right.
I love Daffy Duck, but that's a dumb name.
Got Genie with Melissa McCarthy, which I guess is from last year. I didn't even know this existed. Shows you how much I pay attention to streaming movies.
From the writing of Love Actually and Notting Hill.
Yeah, and Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and it's a.
Can we just move Kiss Kiss Bang Bang over? Genie's I watched it recently.
Please.
Genie's not good. No.
I'm not gonna watch Genie.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang rules. That movie's great. Yeah, that movie's excellent.
Yeah.
And it has Michelle Monaghan in like a little Christmas little skimpy outfit, and she's
that's
smoking hot in that movie. Holy hell! So her in that outfit gets one of these. Yeah, that's right.
Well, Michelle Monaghan's going to be in the next season of The White Lotus, and I've heard there's a lot of bikini scenes of her just lounging around the pool.
Nice.
So.
All right, I'll have to watch it.
Yeah.
So we got Four Brothers, which I think has some Thanksgiving stuff. Am I right? With that one?
Yeah.
Scene or two, and Sweet November, which I'm assuming is Thanksgiving as well because of November. But I can
It's
a Thanksgiving matchup. Yeah.
All right. So Malcolm.
I haven't seen Sweet November, but I've seen Four Brothers. I really enjoy it. So Four Brothers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm Austin.
Yeah, I've seen Four Brothers. It's decent. I haven't seen Sweet November. It's a Keanu blind spot. I just haven't got to it. Jordan.
Yeah, I've also never seen Sweet November. Is that Charlize Theron though? That's with her.
Yeah,
Charlize Theron and Keanu. Yeah, it's actually their second movie they did together because they're also both in the Devil's Advocate.
Oh yeah, but I love both of these two actors. Like, I'm a big Charlize Theron fan. And a Keanu Reeves, so I mean, I'll probably check it out at some point just for the cast. But I've never seen it. But I've seen Four Brothers. We had it on some tournament fight that I watched it for. So
it would have been the meta series.
Yeah, I think that was probably it, and it was really good. Yeah. So I'll vote for Four Brothers is like one of the few only. What's his name? Tyrese. Movies that I actually enjoy him in, because even Fast and Furious, he annoys the shit out of me in those movies. I'm sorry. But Chris, what do you say?
Yeah, I go for Four Brothers. I don't love it, but I do like Four Brothers a lot. A little bit cliche, but it's an entertaining movie. Four Brothers.
Yeah. For the longest time, I thought it was a remake of Three Musketeers with a fourth one added, but it is not. No, but Maria,
that'd be a whole completely different movie.
Yeah.
Sweet November is kind of goofy. I didn't like it that much. I mean, I love Keanu, but whatever. Four Brothers, I'll vote for that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Zach.
I will say, Jordan, that if Tyrese annoys you in Fast and Furious, he did his job. So I think that's the full point. But in this matchup, I have seen Four Brothers, have not seen Sweet November, so Four Brothers.
Okay. It's going sweet for Four Brothers.
Yeah,
and
Tyrese is so funny. And he's
another blind spot I have is the Rod Serling written Carol for Another Christmas.
Oh my God.
And
our world collides.
Yeah, it's not like a Twilight Zone thing. It's like it was like a charity thing. It's weird. I don't know. Yeah, it was very strange. Whatever I looked up and I could find of it.
I was listening to critically acclaimed episode. And Bibbs was really hyping up that Carol for Another Christmas. So he says because it's a kind of a remake of It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, we got Scrooge with Albert Finney, which is the musical version of a Christmas Carol.
Yep.
The only musical
70, and Grumpy Old Men. So
Albert Finney, he just kind of shit.
It must be kind of dark or something for a musical, I'd imagine.
There's several musical versions. I mean, they've done everything you can think of. So, yeah, I've never seen it. I'll go Grumpy Old Men. I enjoy Grumpy Old Men for what it is. I'm a Walter Matthau guy. So, yeah, I'll go with that. But Scrooge is definitely the epitome, Jordan. And I made it a little while ago, but I was saving it for the last match of Christmas Carol adaptations, beating a dead horse.
Yeah.
I like it. That's good.
Yeah.
God, who doesn't get it by now?
Yeah, right. Which, Scrooge. So there's another adaptation of A Christmas Carol right there.
Yes.
But and I've never seen it though. I don't know. I'm not the biggest Christmas Carol person. I mean, it depends how it's done. I mean, the Muppets I do like, but and I've never seen any of the Grumpy Old Men versions, but I do like Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon, so I'll vote for that. Chris, what do you say?
So I'm happy that the one and only Scrooge musical, not the god awful Netflix one where Luke Evans and Olivia Colman with Nobody Should Walk.
Oh, geez.
Taking this one. It's pretty bad. This right one gets on.
Olivia Colman.
Yeah. There's one good song with Olivia Colman and okay,
Olivia Colman's pretty good.
I
don't know.
I an actress, but singer.
I had not seen Grumpy Old Man, but if I do watch it today, I got a little bit busy. But I do want to see it, and I do love watching Jet Lennon. I love Jet Lennon, one of my favorite movies of all time with The Apartment. So I should watch Grumpy Old Man.
Yeah.
So I do that this week actually. That would be my goal for this week to watch it. It's on my Christmas movie. So
it's good. Maria,
is this the Anne Margaret version? I mean, the Grumpy Old Man.
Yes.
The
Mm-hmm.
woman.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Albert Finney, I hand it to him. I mean, the original Annie, he's good in that. I mean, it's weird, but I mean, he's supposed to be that way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen this. I haven't seen either. Well, I've seen Grumpy Old Man, so I'm gonna give some love to Albert Finney. Yeah, I'm gonna vote for Scrooge.
Yeah,
I loved him.
Zach, what do you say?
Oh, this is such an easy another easy matchup for me. Grumpy Old Men is one of the 10 worst movies I have ever seen.
Oh, wow.
And you haven't seen enough movies. Zach, you gotta watch more movies.
I was gonna say.
Well, here's the thing. Anne Margaret is the best part of this movie. My biggest problem is Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau don't even realize they're in a movie because their acting is just so bad. And it's just it was just such a hard. It was a struggle to watch this movie. So I'm giving it to Scrooge.
Yeah, sure. Malcolm, what do you say?
And just quickly to touch on something that Jordan said. Musicals don't have to be very nice fluffy things too. You can get dark musicals.
Yeah,
right.
right.
Look at Les Mis and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. That is true. Yeah, there's a lot of darker music. Look at Sweeney Todd. Yeah, a lot of them.
But yeah, I don't know if anyone had said it yet, but this is technically a grumpy old man matchup when you think about it. The Scrooge is a grumpy old man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't seen this version of Scrooge. But I really do like grumpy old men. So to make Zach happy, I'm going to vote grumpy old men.
Yes. All right. All right. There you go. All right. So we are done. We are moving on to the speed round. So let's make it happen, and we'll see what makes the Sweet 16, and then what wins this bracket. Let's do it.
Gotta go fast.
All right. Yes. So
that's very appropriate. Doesn't Sonic 3 come out in like a week or something?
Sonic 3 comes out in like 2 weeks. Yeah, that's very soon.
Yeah.
So,
I'm so out of touch. I don't even
it's
know.
on sale now. Tickets on
I
sale
did see
now.
Red
That's right.
One. Yeah.
Yeah.
You like it?
I feel like we need a Christmas related got to go fast kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you didn't see your favorite movie or certain holiday movies you want to see, we got 3 more episodes of these going on.
3 more episodes with tons of movies.
They'll be there.
Yeah. All right. So we'll see the winners of this one. We'll make the Sweet 16 and then move on to that championship final bracket. So keep that in mind, and then we'll just see which wins this bracket. So Jordan, we got A Christmas Carol, Christmas, and Batman Returns.
So I'm going to show some love to A Christmas Carol, A Christmas, because surprisingly, in a lot of ways, I actually almost like this movie better than the original Christmas Story, just because once
speed round, Jordan. We already talked about this.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. Sorry. The Christmas Carol, A Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah, we already talked about it.
You're too good.
Chris.
Michelle Pfeiffer, Batman Returns. There we go.
All right. Maria.
Batman Returns. This is Batman.
Zach.
Batman Returns.
Malcolm.
Let me tell you, Batman Returns.
Yeah.
Man, when I first saw Batman Returns, back let me tell you something. No, Batman Returns. Okay,
I don't even think it's speed around. I don't know why.
Beat all night.
Moving on. Pez has to wake up at 3 a.m. tomorrow, so let's keep it moving.
3.
All right. Christmas Story and The Grinch. Chris.
Christmas Story.
Okay. Maria.
Christmas Story.
Okay. Zach.
The Grinch.
Okay. Malcolm.
The Grinch.
Christmas Story. Jordan.
Man, we could have a Christmas Story versus the other one, but how about A Christmas Story?
Okay, so Christmas Story moves on. And give me 1 second while I write these down really quick and keep track of that so I can make that final bracket when we get there.
Oh yeah.
All right. So Die Hard 2 and 8-Bit Christmas. Maria.
Die Hard 2.
Okay. Zach.
Die Hard 2.
Malcolm.
I'm gonna give some love to 8-Bit Christmas.
All right. I'll go Die Hard 2. Jordan.
Yeah. Die Hard 2's gotten enough love around here. I'll go with 8-Bit Christmas.
All right. And Chris.
I also did get some love to 8-Bit Christmas.
All right. Well, we'll see. Malcolm's got the tiebreaker on this one.
8-Bit Christmas.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. All right. So 8. So we won't have a repeat of Die Hard 2.
No.
I guess they were probably going to get a Die Hard into that thing.
Yes,
I wish we could have had Dan here because if we'd had Die Hard 2, he'd lost his goddamn mind.
Yeah. I know. You were like, what?
What?
Yeah.
The Man Who Invented Christmas and Dick Tracy. Zach.
Dick Tracy.
Malcolm.
The Man Who Invented Christmas.
I'll go The Man Who Invented Christmas because if it makes it, maybe I'll watch it for that final bracket.
Yeah, same here. I'll do it for that reason, and I think it maybe just does the holiday a little bit better.
Yeah, probably. I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris.
The Man Who Invented Christmas.
Okay.
What he said.
Okay. All right. There we go. So The Man Who Invented Christmas. I was just seeing if it was streaming anywhere. Actually, it is on Amazon Prime. So there you go.
Oh,
So
nice.
There you go.
all right. So nice. Maybe I'll watch it. So yeah, we'll move on. Let me write it down. It's a longer title. The Man Who Invented
Christmas.
Anyways, all right. Got Christmas Vacation and Happiest Season. Malcolm.
I'm gonna go Happiest Season.
Yeah, I can't do it. Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if Christmas Vacation loses to Happiest Season, I might quit the stream. So I'm going Christmas Vacation.
Our future shows depend on this.
Yeah, right. but Chris,
I don't want to be hated by you guys. Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
Maria.
I like Happiest Season a little bit more.
Okay. And Zach.
Christmas Vacation.
All right, so it'll go through.
Yeah, you don't want cousin Eddie coming after you and putting a big bow on you and like kidnapping you. You know.
All right. Vacation. Okay. All right. Going down to Cruella and the George C. Scott Christmas Carol. Me, I'll go Christmas Carol. Jordan?
I'll go with Cruella. Might be recency bias, but it's really good.
All right, Chris.
Cruella Deville. Cruella.
All right, Maria.
George C. Scott.
Okay. Zach.
Cruella.
Okay. And Malcolm.
You should see what JPO just put in the chat. But I'm gonna go Christmas Carol.
Oh yeah, he's ready to fight. All right, yeah. All right.
I won't fight you on that.
You mean you know?
But I will, and if I chime in,
know I
won't.
That's right. So, anyways, if they tie to me, and I'm gonna put at least one Christmas Carol version in there, so I'll put the George C. Scott one through. But I have to write that in my thing here. I believe that's 1985 or 84, so I got to make sure I put that in the parentheses. All right.
JPO, maybe in a bizarro universe, maybe.
All right. Long Kiss Goodnight and Godfather 2. Jordan.
I've only seen Godfather 2, so I guess by default I'll vote for that. Chris.
Yeah, you do. Godfather 2. Or we take you out for fishing. Godfather 2.
Okay.
Yep. Maria.
Godfather 2.
Okay. Zach.
I've only seen The Long Kiss Goodnight, so Long Kiss Goodnight.
Malcolm.
Godfather 2.
I would have gone Long Kiss Night just because they have more Christmas stuff in it, but Godfather 2 will go through. All right. All right. All right, part 2. Okay. Going down to Born on the 4th of July and Bridget Jones's Diary. Chris.
Born on the 4th of July.
Okay. Maria.
Bridget Jones.
Okay.
Born on the 4th of July.
Okay.
Malcolm.
Yeah,
Bridget Jones.
I'll go Born on the 4th of July.
I'll go Born on the 4th of July.
Okay, Born on the 4th of July. Once again, it's not just Christmas movies. We got all kinds of holiday movies in here. If you're just tuning in, it's all kinds. Yeah. So we
there you go.
Yeah,
Megan Thee Stallion document.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so we'll go to the other side.
That's
See
not
West Coast 316.
At least that would probably be more exciting for me.
Yeah, well, that
it would be shorter, like Pez likes to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that Megan Thee Stallion thing is an inside joke from our group chat, so just for anyone watching.
Okay. All right. So Maria, it'll be The Blind Side versus Coco.
Coco.
Coco. All right. Zach.
Coco.
Malcolm.
Coco.
I'll go Coco.
Yep, Coco.
Okay.
Chris.
Remember me, Coco.
Yep.
All right.
Are you going somewhere?
Yeah. Silent Night and Poseidon. Zach.
Poseidon.
What a match.
Yeah, right.
All right, Malcolm.
Poseidon.
Yeah, I'll go Poseidon.
Sure, I'll go Poseidon.
Okay.
Chris.
Silent Night, payback for Mingo not being on here. Silent Night.
Yeah.
Okay. Maria.
Yeah. Maria.
I think I don't like Poseidon, but I don't like the other one almost as much because the way it looks on that picture. But I still like Joel. Okay, I'll go Silent Night.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
Poseidon, move on.
Made no
Wakey,
difference.
wakey.
I know. I started to fall asleep for a second.
Oh, yeah.
I'm an old gal, you know. I
Hey,
gotta go to
JPO,
bed.
she's ripping off your gimmick. Don't do that. Yeah, see?
Yeah. That's JPO's thing. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
And yeah. I don't say all movies should be short. I just say comedies, family films, and there's certain genres. Horror movies should all be 90 minutes. All right, but all right. We got Babe and Darby O'Gill. Malcolm.
Oh.
Just because I get it's probably got more holiday stuff in it. I haven't seen it. I'm gonna go Darby O'Gill.
Yeah. Austin.
Babe. I can't vote for Darby. I'll never watch that movie.
Oh, it's cute.
Yeah.
John Connery, come on, just give him a chance. He looks great. He's really young.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I can't wait to stare at him.
Well, pretend you're
I think it's fun enough. My ex had a big thing for Sean Connery.
Look, I can acknowledge handsome men, but it's not like I'm watching the movie so I can do this, you know? Like, I don't know what you think I'm.
Well, there'll be no
I can't
reward,
wait to
but I mean,
watch
you
it.
know,
Yeah,
come
I want to
on.
see young Sean Connery.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but yeah, you don't want to.
No, it's
you
fine.
personally
Like, I
don't.
acknowledge that Sean Connery,
Yeah.
like early Bond days, is a very handsome
Yeah.
gentleman, but I'm not watching the movie because of that.
Yeah.
Damn it, he lost his hair too. That was.
I'll
too
vote
bad.
for Darby O'Gill just because I think it does more of the holiday. So
If I want to get that while watching Sean Connery, I'll watch Sardoz where he wears the Speedo.
Yeah. He's got a diaper on in that too, didn't he? Or
That's
something.
right.
It looks
The
crazy.
red diaper
Yeah.
Speedo. Yeah. I'll watch that. Chris,
I would rather watch Jane Cromwell dance to the cheer Babe up than Sean Connery in that movie. So Babe.
sure.
Maria?
Is it That'll Do Pig? Is that the deal? Darby
Yeah.
O'Gill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Zach?
Babe.
Babe.
Haven't
All
seen
right.
that for a while.
Moving on, Babe. Okay.
I love Babe.
All right.
Nominated for an
go down.
Oscar somehow.
Forrest Gump and Fantastic Mr. Fox. Me, I'll go Forrest Gump. Jordan?
Yeah, I'll go Forrest Gump.
Chris?
Chris?
Forrest Gump a little bit overrated. Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Okay.
Forrest Gump. Forrest
see.
Gump.
Yeah.
All
My
right.
name's Forrest Gump.
Only one of these is in my top 64, Forrest Gump.
Okay. And Malcolm.
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Okay. Would be
Rebel.
Forrest Gump.
Malcolm's a rebel.
Okay. All right. Forrest Gump. Okay. Going down to Anna and the Apocalypse and Spectre. Jordan.
Oh, Spectre. Yeah, I haven't seen Anna yet. Chris.
And on the Apocalypse.
Maria.
Spectre.
Yep.
I don't know what that was supposed to be, but anyway.
Zach.
Somebody.
I've seen Anna, so Spectre.
It's supposed to be Blofeld or something.
Malcolm.
Just because it's more of a holiday movie, Enter in the Apocalypse.
Thought you were going to say Spectre.
Yeah, Anna didn't.
That
do
would have
much
been funny.
for Spectre.
Yeah.
All right.
Spectre.
Okay. All right, Spectre. Just writing these down. Okay. Spectre. All right. Going down to 200 cigarettes and the night before. Chris.
Anyone seen
night
200
before.
cigarettes?
I don't think any of us has seen 200 cigarettes.
No.
I'd like to know what that means. I mean, it's
so
gross.
the night before. Okay. So
Yeah,
okay, let's keep
it's the
going.
night before. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right. All right. I'll write that down real quick. The night before. Okay. Yeah, we'll skip that one. It's fine. All right. Go down to End of Days and Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
And we got
Chris.
Wow.
We'll see. We'll see. Chris.
Kiss, kiss, bang, bang.
All right. Maria.
Kiss, kiss, bang, bang.
All right. Zach.
Kiss, kiss, bang, bang.
Yeah. Malcolm.
Just to be different, I'm going to say the total backwards. Bang, bang, kiss, kiss.
And I was going to say smooch, smooch, pow, pow. All right, Jordan.
Pew, pew.
I'm gonna say that there's got to be a porn somewhere called Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, so I'll go with that.
All right. Kiss, kiss, bang, bang. All right. Okay, gonna write that one down. Kiss. My autocorrect is like, why are you writing the same words over and over again? Stop that. All right. All right. Four Brothers and Grumpy Old Men. Maria.
Four Brothers.
Okay.
Sorry.
Zach.
Drop that.
Four Brothers.
Malcolm.
Not five.
Some people may call me a grumpy old man, so grumpy old man.
Mm-hmm. I feel like a grumpy old man in my job working around these 19-year-olds, grumpy old men.
Yeah, someone's seen Grumpy Old Men, so Four Brothers is really good. So yeah, Four Brothers.
All right, and Chris.
I haven't seen Grumpy Old Man, but I do love Grumpy Old Man just because it's a Christmas movie more than a Four Brothers, but it does have a lot of holiday in it.
Yeah. So Grumpy Old Men.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a tie to Jordan.
I'll give it to Four Brothers because they do sit down for Thanksgiving. They do that in the movie. So.
Okay. All right. So, all right, we got our 16. So now it's just whatever wins the actual tournament tonight. All right. And we've got our 16 that will move on to that final tournament. So we'll just see who will win this one. Yeah. All right. So we'll move over and keep the speed round up. So we'll get Batman Returns versus A Christmas Story. All right. So a true kind of Christmas match here. Zach.
Very easy. Batman Returns.
Okay. Malcolm.
Batman Returns.
Christmas Story, Jordan.
I'll go Batman Returns.
Okay.
Chris.
Batman Returns. Shoot your eye out. Christmas Story.
Sure. Maria.
Christmas Story.
Okay, so it's a tie back down to Chris.
Christmas Story.
Christmas Story. All right, hands on. Okay. Going to 8-Bit Christmas and that guy who wrote or invented Christmas or whatever it's called. All right. That guy who did that thing. Malcolm.
Yeah. He invented something.
Just because I've seen it, 8-Bit Christmas.
Okay. I'll go the guy who invented Christmas.
Yeah, I also use the Zach Shelton logic. Just because I've seen it, 8-Bit Christmas. Chris.
8-Bit Christmas mostly for the father and son stuff.
Yeah. Maria.
8-Bit Christmas.
Okay.
And Zach.
And I would have gone with The Man Who Invented Christmas.
Okay. But 8-Bit Christmas move on. But we'll see both again. We'll see all of these in that final tournament. So I might still watch it, for that final one, see what happens. All right, we got Christmas Vacation and A Christmas Carol, the George C. Scott. Me, I'll go Christmas Vacation. Jordan?
Yeah, that there, Clark, is an RV. I'm going to go with Christmas Vacation.
Chris?
You're going with the one with the hot tub, Christmas Vacation.
Maria?
What he said.
Okay. Zach?
Christmas Vacation.
And Malcolm.
Christmas Vacation.
Okay, Christmas Vacation, clean sweep. Godfather 2 and Born on the 4th of July. Jordan?
I'll give it to Godfather 2, but it's close for me. Chris.
I know it would you for the Godfather 2.
Maria.
Godfather 2.
Okay.
Zach.
Born on the 4th of July.
Okay.
Malcolm.
Godfather 2.
Yeah.
Is that your gangster voice?
Yeah.
Can't help it. You're just too nice.
Yeah.
Coco and Poseidon. Chris.
Coco.
Yeah.
Coco.
Okay.
Poseidon.
Okay.
Malcolm.
Poseidon.
And Austin.
Coco.
And I'll go Coco.
Okay, Coco. All right, going down to Babe and Forrest Gump. All right, to battle the Best Picture nominees. All right, Maria.
I'll say Forrest Gump. I like Babe a lot, but Forrest Gump is Forrest Gump.
Okay.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Dan. So, Forrest Gump.
Lieutenant Dan. You ain't got no legs.
Yep. Malcolm.
I'm voting for Bubba's Shrimp, Forrest Gump.
Yep.
Shrimps.
She tastes like cigarettes.
Yeah, gross.
Yeah.
She tastes like cigarettes. It's like,
Yeah,
well,
son. How
that's
does it
really
feel to
what
be all American? I gotta pee. Forrest Gump.
Chris.
Chris.
The one with almost scary cat and its babe.
Okay. All right, Forrest Gump. Spectre and The Night Before. Zach.
Just because I've seen it the night before.
Okay.
Emma.
Just because it's more of a holiday movie the night before.
Yeah, same logic. The Night Before.
Yeah, The Night Before. It's got a character named Mr. Green, and he's awesome. Chris.
Yeah, going with the one that does a piss over the other Bond movie and try to bring Skyfall connected to the other one the night before.
Okay.
Yep. Maria.
I think the Bond movie should win, not The Night Before.
Sure.
Spectre.
The Night Before.
I said it this Spectre.
Maybe watch Spectre with your grandkids. That might be more fun.
Yeah, we have one. We have them now. I've got them all.
Nice.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang and Four Brothers. Malcolm.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Yeah, same. Jordan.
Yeah, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Chris.
Chris.
One of my favorite screenplays, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Yep. Maria.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Zach.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
All right, so it's in there. All right, here we go.
Val Kilmer's awesome.
All right, going. Yeah, Gay Tony. He's great.
Yeah.
Okay, going to the final four: Christmas Story or 8-Bit Christmas. Me, I'll go Christmas Story. Jordan.
Yeah, I think Christmas Story is more classic. I'll go Christmas Story.
Okay.
Chris.
Either way, they'd be up again. Christmas Vacation on Christmas Story.
Okay.
Yep. Maria.
Christmas Story.
Okay.
Zach.
8-Bit Christmas.
And nothing.
8-Bit Christmas.
Okay, close one, but Christmas Story moves on.
Really $2, you know. 8 bits, $2.
Oh yeah.
Christmas Vacation and Godfather Part 2. Jordan.
Oh, Christmas
Like we
Vacation.
just did this, didn't we?
Yeah. Not yet. Chris.
I can't vote up against my favorite movie on Godfather Part 2.
Maria.
Godfather Part 2.
Zach.
Christmas Vacation.
Malcolm.
Yeah, just because it's more of a holiday movie, Christmas Vacation.
Austin.
Yeah, the one that's way more of a holiday movie. Again, I can vote according to the theme. Christmas Vacation. So
yeah.
All right. Christmas Vacation in the final four. Coco and Forrest Gump. We will go to Chris.
They went to one that more holiday. Coco.
Okay.
Yep. Maria.
Coco.
Zach.
The one that I think is the better movie, Forrest Gump.
Yep.
Well,
Malcolm.
How dare you?
Forrest Gump.
Austin.
Forrest Gump.
Yeah, this one might be one of maybe the hardest matchup so far.
One holiday movie, the other one have some holiday.
I'll go Coco.
Okay, all right. Tie to Maria.
Oh my goodness. Coco.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Coco. All right, so a little Day of the Dead on the other side. All right. The Night Before and Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. So there's another Christmas one. Maria.
Ah. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Okay.
Yeah. Zach.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Yep. Malcolm.
Expletive, pew pew.
Sure, yeah.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Yep. Austin.
Smooch Smooch Pop Pop. All right.
Yeah, that's a better way of saying it. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of any other ways. So that one.
Chris.
Kissing Bump, bump. Kiss, kiss, bang, bang.
Okay, kiss, kiss, bang, bang. All right, so we got 3 Christmas movies and a Day of the Dead. So interesting. All right, so we'll see what happens here. We are going to the finals. Zach, it'll be A Christmas Story or Christmas Vacation. A true kind of Christmas classic matchup, though, for sure.
Yeah, it is.
And one is clearly superior to the other, and that is Christmas Vacation.
Yep. Malcolm.
Christmas Vacation.
Yep.
I don't mind either one going through, but A Christmas Story I've kind of lived with more, so I'll go A Christmas Story.
I'm going to vote for the silent majesty of a winter's morn, the cool chill of holiday air, and an asshole in his bathrobe emptying a chemical toilet into my sewer. Christmas Vacation. Chris.
You know, Christmas Story, even though it's a movie of both Christmas Story, Zach can tell you to pick what we know.
What?
Yeah.
I did not catch what you voted for. I'm sorry. What?
He voted for Christmas Story.
Christmas Story. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maria?
Christmas Story.
Okay, so it's another tie, and this one we're moving up to Zach.
Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation.
Yeah,
Okay,
well, I
so
said
there we
that
go.
was going to happen because
Okay, all
Yep.
right. So
There it
Christmas
is.
Vacation in the finals. All right. The other side we got Coco and Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Malcolm.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Yeah, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Jordan.
Yeah, let's make it a Christmas matchup. Kiss, kiss, bang, bang.
Okay.
Chris.
Let me make it interesting. Coco.
Okay. Maria.
Coco.
Zach.
And I'm going to let you do the honors, Malcolm. Coco.
Okay, so it's a tie to Malcolm now.
Oh.
All right.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Okay, so we got
all right.
a Christmas match. All right, so one where Christmas is in the title and it's front and center, another one where it's kind of in the background a little bit, kind of Christmas adjacent. So, all right. So, Christmas Vacation versus Kiss Kiss Bang Bang here in the finals to see what wins this bracket. All right, we'll start with me. I'll go Christmas Vacation. Jordan?
I'll go with the one with one of the best theme songs for a movie, Christmas Vacation.
Chris?
I gotta root for the underdog. Kiss, kiss, bang, bang.
Okay. Maria?
Kiss, kiss, bang, bang.
Wow, I don't know where this is going.
Christmas
Went
Vacation.
nowhere.
Okay. And Malcolm?
Christmas Vacation.
All right. Well, I would have had to tie Jordan anyways, and I would have done it for you. But Christmas
All right.
Vacation
There we go.
wins.
All right.
All right.
There we go.
All right. There you go. I know it's your favorite.
Been open
Christmas
and
movie.
closed
You
with
love
the
it. I know it's your favorite one. I didn't know if it was gonna win, but I played the clip just to make you happy. I know it's your favorite Christmas movie, so you're obsessed with it. But there you go. So it is finally a Tournament Fights winner. So we have had 2 vacation movies win because National Lampoon's Vacation won our vacation road trip movies bracket way back when. So now Christmas Vacation has appropriately won one of the holiday movie brackets. So there you go. So
also Brian and the Chief pointed out as clear an SNL matchup: RDJ versus Chevy Chase.
That's true.
Yep, there you go.
A little bit there. Yeah, sure is. All right. And Kareth, I think he was rooting for Christmas Vacation to win, or thought
Mark
it should as well. So
Mark W. Griswold. Yeah,
that's right.
But let's face it, I think we've all lived at least next door or down the street from a Clark Griswold that literally covers their house and
oh my God, this guy next door to us.
Like so many lights,
4 or 5,000 blow up things in the front, and then all
If I had the money, I'd totally do that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'd try to make my house be seen by
He has
somebody.
money, that's for sure.
If I had the time, I would do it because that takes a lot of time. Because
the most irritating thing of all is he has people come in and do the lights, and they're perfect. They don't hang down crazy or anything. They're just perfectly lined out.
Apparently, there's a house in Germany who has 653 Christmas trees, and each Christmas tree is a different kind of theme. Because there's a one with minion decorations there, and they broke their own Guinness World Records.
Wow.
Well, points for anyone who can name how many lights he has on his house, because he says like 6,000 and something imported Italian twinkle lights or whatever the number is. I don't know what the number is, but even I don't know that. But but this was fun. So we got part 1 in the books. Job. We'll see what moves on in the other parts. So we got part 2 coming Friday. So this is fun. A good way to kind of kick off the holiday season. I mean, I know that for some people it starts on Thanksgiving, not for all the whole world though. So yeah, but yeah, we'll do some plugs real quick and that'll be it. So we'll go to Chris first. Where can we find you?
You can find me here, Dan. Anyway, you can find me on Sunday with the Free Fall, and then Dan, I believe that time beyond will be on 2025 more anticipated list that time beyond. Like, and you can find me anywhere else. And then happy holiday to y'all, and Reddit, Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa. Happy holiday, everyone.
Yeah, holidays. Yeah, and Maria, where can we find you?
Got nothing. I'm just hanging around, doing whatever, playing whatever everybody let me. I'm just enjoying the season with you guys, and appreciate it. And yeah, it was fun. And Chris has little legs, and I have some. I think it's frog legs. I'm not sure. The picture below.
Oh yeah, the little legs below you there. Yeah.
Chris's are perfect though. They're just perfect.
Yeah, well, Maria, but we do have you down for this upcoming Friday. You'll be on the
I'll be here giving my jaded opinions from my right up bitter old hag life.
Yeah, and also on you'll be in the free for all too, so that'll be Sunday.
Oh, that's right. That's Sunday, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, Sunday 8 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, but Zach, what do you have going on?
Yeah, you can find me on Letterboxd and YouTube at MovieFanZ. A lot of different places: Multiplex, Lights Out Trivia, ASAT. You can find me on here a lot of times. And thanks for letting me be on.
Yeah, it was fun. So, yeah, well, Malcolm, what do you have going
on? You can find me on Tape Productions. Our host Rankin. It's usually every Sunday night, but this week is going to be on Saturday night because of the free fall happening. Austin's going to be there, and also Jonathan Carrot. And we're going to be talking about the top 12. Many ways to word it, but non-traditional alternative Christmas movies, like stuff like that. Things that are technically not Christmas movies, but people consider them
Christmas adjacent movies, as we like.
Yeah. There's many ways to title it.
Yes.
But
yeah, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, right?
Yeah, sure.
A lot of the movies that were on here tonight could appear.
Yeah, right.
There were a lot of adjacent ones, yeah.
But, and then on my personal channel, Middle Earth Media, on my show Spear from the Past, next Monday, I'll be talking about the very first SummerSlam with Richie.
Nice, yeah. Sounds good.
Personal channel.
Yeah, and then
bug you.
Yeah, right. But Austin, what do you have going on?
Yeah, so I think I'll be hosting ASAT this week, Thursday at 7:00. We'll be putting up the sign up for it. I'll be hosting a movie release dates match, so if anybody, you can look out for the sign up for that. And that'll be, I got a full night of stuff because then I got Wheel of Movies with Richie. We talk about Happy Death Day, and Jordan will join us for that at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And then we got the Lonely Marks as well that same night. So I got a full night of shows in front of the computer. And then, yes, I'll be co-hosting the free for all. And then we've got our Die Hard recast next Monday night. So our first of two sort of Christmas recast episodes will be kicking off on the 9th with Die Hard. So you can tune in for that.
Cool.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah. And then let's see. As far as this channel goes, you can find us on all the social media at Movie Hero 2121, at Jordan 83616, and we're in the Movie Hero Network group on Facebook. And as always, all of our social media is down in the description. Not just for me, but also for like Malcolm, and we have his down there, Austin, and we got a bunch of our Chris Scott, and yeah, the Patreon. We got patreon.com/Movie Hero, and we're doing some music stuff. We're actually trying to find a date to do our Elton John versus Queen match. We're going to do a whole tournament of all their songs, and if we do it on the Patreon, we can actually play the music without getting copyrighted. So we're going to try to do some music tournaments coming up here soon. So yeah, that'll be the first one. That was the one that got the most interest out of everything. So we'll be doing that soon, and then hopefully I'm taking a little hiatus from doing the Seen and Heard music trivia because we have a lot of other stuff going on. But we'll try to get back to it in January. So we'll maybe do another round of that. And speaking of the free for all that's going on this Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So it's our biggest event of the year. We have 38 competitors that are going head to head to head.
Don't you mean Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sunday. Sorry, in my head I thought I said Sunday. So yeah, Sunday at 8 p.m. and if you want to see what your draft order number is, me and Austin right before this we spun the wheel. We put all the competitors into a big wheel and we got everyone's draft number. So if you'd like to see what your draft number is early, then go watch that. And also you can kind of see what competitors you might be competing against, because there'll be other ones that might be close to the same number as you. And if you're not able to tune in, I'm going to be reaching out individually to everyone and make sure that everyone knows what their numbers are, so there's no confusion and all that. So yeah. And then I'll be on the wheel of movies like Austin said, so I'll probably be rewatching Happy Death Day maybe tomorrow or something like that. But and then just what we have coming up for tournament fights and tier ranker. We'll be continuing the holiday mystery series. So we'll have part 2 Friday, then we'll have part 3 and 4 next Tuesday and Friday. It'll be just exactly like you saw tonight, but with a different slate of holiday movies. Then we'll be doing the 1997 ladder series. So that'll be a 3-parter the following week. Then, of course, we'll be off for Christmas time, but we will be doing our holiday mystery series championship on Friday, December 27th. So that's when that will be. And then to end the year, we always do a tournament of our most anticipated movies of the next year. So the most anticipated of 2025. And then just a couple of things for early in January. We're going to kick the year off with just a regular mystery a tournament that's going to be all of our favorite movies plus some wild cards, because everyone, you want to start coming up with the list of 20 more wild cards. I'm allowing everyone to pick 20 more movies we were going to add to the wheel of movies. They'll also be eligible for the mystery tournaments, all that stuff, and they can be anything. So if you want to do some new releases, if you want to do some guilty pleasures, if you want to just throw like a wrench in and like do some off the wall movie, whatever you want to do, you can send me a list of 20 movies and we'll add that to the wheel. And so hopefully you can get it in before we do that mystery tournament at the beginning of the year, because they can be eligible for that. And then we'll be doing Dan Skip Allen's top 128. So that'll be kind of an interesting one, because I mean, either you vibe with him or you don't. That's just the way it is with Dan. Yeah. And then we'll finally be getting back into it. We took a little break for December, but we'll be getting into our TV show tier ranker with the best TV shows of the 90s. Will be the next one we're going to cover. And because we're on a quest to determine the best TV show of all time. So we'll eventually make it through all the decades 1 month at a time. So but that's what we have going on. So that'll do it. So but this was fun. It got me more into the holiday spirit. So I'm thankful for that. And so we'll say for Chris Diaz, for Maria Hammon, for Zach Shelton, for Malcolm Lay, for Austin Howell.
Give me about 10 more seconds. It's still processing.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. All right, never mind. Now we're good. Go ahead. Sorry.
Anyways. Jordan, the movie hero Anderson. I've been Topo Gigio tonight, and we'll see you next time.
Topo Gigio.
'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la.
After vacationing across America and throughout Europe,
Take it, Russ.
this holiday season, the Griswolds are going to play it safe.
Clark, we're stuck under a truck.
Oops. They're staying at home.
I give you the Griswold family Christmas tree.
Hope you're not getting sap all over your sweater, Clark.
All Clark wants is a quiet, old-fashioned Christmas.
Sorry. Got a little knot here. Can work on that.
What he's going to get is the gift that keeps on living.
Merry Christmas.
His family.
We didn't come to impose.
Oh, hell, there's plenty of room.
Do you sleep with your brother? Do you know how sick and twisted that is, Mom? Well, I'm sleeping with your father.
Have you
You got a kiss for me? You better take a rain check on that, Art. He's got lip fungus they ain't identified yet.
But no holiday could ever be more deeply touching.
We were gonna call, but Eddie wanted to make it a surprise.
If I woke up tomorrow with my head sewn to the carpet, I wouldn't be more surprised than I am right now.
We're really gonna fly down the hill with this stuff.
So genuinely moving.
Can I refill your eggnog for you? Drive you out to the middle of nowhere, leave you for dead?
More truly uplifting.
Can I show you something?
I was just browsing.
Or more down to earth.
Merry Christmas!
If Santa is smart, he'll stay well clear of this joint. It's a death trap.
Than Christmas with the Griswolds.
Everybody come out quick, look at the lights!
They want you to say grace.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
This year, let Chevy Chase light up your holidays. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
That thing had 9 lives. She just spent them all.
You crack up.